Check, check, check. Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's do this. Cotter and Marshall Show. Jump on that stream now. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. As always, you can listen to the show. Download the Rock 1061 app for free. Get us on your in-home smart speaker. Or check us out. rock1061.com. Happy Friday, Marshall.
Yes.
I'm ready. It should be a good weekend. Got Coastal Empire Wrestling at Coastal Empire Beer Company tonight. They crown a champion in a ladder match.
Are you going there? Are you going to be there?
Totally going to be there.
Okay.
You've got like Two Tides, their third anniversary. We've got the Mothers Against Drunk Driving 5K. Mm-hmm. We've got King of the Hog on Saturday.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on, man.
And I got to mow the lawn on Sunday. It's a big weekend for all of us.
Yeah, I have to finish mowing my yard because I still have that patch in the backyard I never got
That's
to.
been sitting there for a week?
For
How
a week.
tall is it?
It's not like egregious.
It's like a very tiny landing strip of a jungle out there.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It takes like 5 hours to charge my mower. It's kind of ridiculous.
I feel like you made a mistake buying an electric mower.
So the first one we got was a plug-in.
Yeah.
So, didn't have to charge it. That just kind of died on me. So I reached out to the company because it was still under warranty. So they sent me this new one.
Uh-huh.
Technically an upgrade. It's bigger than the one I had before, but it's a charge-in that will usually last about an hour. I can mow my front and backyard, usually no problem. For some reason this weekend, couldn't make it through the backyard. So I got to plug that bad boy in and Sunday, mowing my yard.
Well, it sounds like we both have quite the full weekend. I would like to make an update from yesterday.
Okay.
No longer a salad boy. I ate a taco. Sorry, I ate a taco for lunch. We broke up the salad boy habit. And then last night, had a chorizo egg like kind of hash thing that we made. Put some pico de gallo on there. Put a little truffle hot sauce. Oh, my God. It was delicious.
Did either involve lettuce?
There was lettuce. There was lettuce on the taco. Got
taco salad.
Got a quesalupa. Got a quesalupa, baby.
Taco salad.
Okay. So technically, I am still a salad boy. Good point.
I think you're fine.
Yeah. Marshall the salad boy lives on. All right. Sick.
We got a lot to get to on a Friday, as usual. Fire Away Friday. We've got 3 songs from 2006. That's the year we're highlighting this weekend for our 20th anniversary weekend. Blue October, Hate Me.
Oh.
You don't like this song?
Oh, dude, I heard that so much back in the day. It was ridiculous.
I haven't heard it in forever.
It's on the level of Danzig's mother for me.
Muse, Supermassive Black Hole.
Incredible song.
Great song. Or Wolfmother's Woman.
Another incredible song.
I love those songs. So you can pick from those right now on the Facebook pages. Of course, we got Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Dave and Dave from Debellation.
Yeah, we got 2 Daves. Not just one. We got 2.
So they're going to bring in at least 2 beers, the Mango Habanero, also their Viking beer, which is kind of just unlike anything I've ever had before.
The Saudi, the Saudi's really, really strange. It almost looks like it's going to be a brown ale, but it is not that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that. Juniper berries, I think, are involved.
Yeah.
It's very tasty. We're going to power rank superpower heroes today on the show. Also taking your calls, comments, and texts at 7 o'clock. What is one total you never want to know? And what we mean by this is the amount of money you've spent on alcohol in your life.
Right.
How many sexual partners your significant other has had. What total, what number do you not want to know? And then, of course, we're going to get to About Last Night. Got another update on Aaron Rodgers. We've got to talk some comic book movies. And Ohio really wants you to get your COVID-19 shot.
I mean, that Aaron Rodgers story, I mean, that's offensive. It's really, we have a news story about Blake Bortles that Aaron Rodgers, once again, has somehow shoehorned himself into. Actually, that's actually offensive. That's rude of you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, we'll kick off with the Ohio story next. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning, Offspring. Let the bad times roll. Rock 106.1.
Don't talk about the boat like that. Blake Bortles is the boat, and you're a big son of a bitch for referring to that as an Aaron Rodgers story.
And we've got Brett Favre's comments on Rodgers as well.
Okay. All right. Fine. Morning, Mac. Morning, Gibby. Friday mood, Marshall brushing his shoulders off. I was wearing my coat. I don't know if I was any dandruff or any whatever on there. I got to make sure that I don't look like a complete dipshit on the stream.
For the first 2 weeks of the show, I really thought I had a bad case of dandruff because every day I'd get off and I'm like, why do I have all this white crap on my shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
My headphones are drastically peeling and falling apart.
Will you just step up and buy yourself a big boy pair of headphones?
No. I did that once and I broke them.
That really sounds like it's on you and not the headphones.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't trust myself in order to buy an expensive pair of headphones, $20. Done and done.
Also, what's going on with your ears if your headphones are flaking away like that?
I don't know. They're old headphones. They've been around forever.
Yeah, which is surprising for you.
Well, whatever reason, the $20 pair of headphones, I don't break.
So I have a at-work pair of headphones, and I have an at-home pair of headphones, and it's amazing.
Maybe the debris from the ceiling, too, Jesse. Yeah, that's good. Good point, Mac.
Are the roofers still working over? I mean, that's probably a stupid question, but are the roofers done from above us?
I don't know.
Do we know yet?
I mean, everything's still out front.
Yeah.
I'm guessing not, but we'll see.
Hey, the Magic 8 Ball said the roofers would be done this week here.
Magic 8 Ball also said I was going to have sex last night. Didn't happen, so.
Did you even try? Did you even say, hey, Dana, my wife, the Magic 8 Ball said we should get down and get funky?
No, I didn't.
See, you know what? That's your fault. You should have said something.
I know.
You're supposed to know that you're big time horny over there.
Yeah, I think she should by now. It's all good.
Well, what has she got? What is she, Spider-Man? She got the Spidey senses?
I don't think it's a secret at this point in time.
Max also said I was going to work out yesterday too. Nah. Okay. Jesus Christ, guys. What the fuck are we doing here?
Bringing down the odds of the 8 Ball.
You either do what the 8 Ball says, or I'm just not gonna ask you questions anymore because I'm offended for it. I'm offended for it.
Oh shoot! 45 seconds. 45 seconds.
Well, hello everyone on the chat this morning. There's a lot of you at 6:16 a.m. and I love that.
Bring it in on a Friday, man. All right, we got about 15. We'll be right back. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Get that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Let's get into About Last Night's story number 1. Now, there is some question about whether the United States is going to get to herd immunity when it comes to COVID-19 because there are people who just still don't want to get the vaccination. Well, the state of Ohio is stepping up to try to encourage people to get vaccinated. They've got something they're calling the Ohio Vax-A-Million. Basically, it's a COVID-19 lottery. They're giving away 5 $1 million prizes.
Why isn't every state doing this? This is outstanding stuff right here. Now, the mayor of Ohio, Mike DeWine, said that this money would be coming from existing coronavirus federal relief funds. So this is just government money.
Yeah.
Which is even better.
Spend that money, man. Just sitting there.
I love that. I love that idea. He goes, now, I know some may say, you're crazy, Governor Mike DeWine. The $1 million drawing idea of yours is a waste of money, but truly, he says, the real waste at this point in the pandemic when the vaccine is readily available to anyone who wants it is the life lost to COVID-19, which I couldn't agree with more.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is have at least one COVID-19 shot, and they give away the first $1 million. And they're giving away 5 of these prizes on May 26th.
And then it's going to be for the next 5 consecutive Wednesdays. Now, that's for people 18 and older. Now, if you're under 18, they're also stepping up there as well. Now, if you're 12 to 17, they're giving away 5 full-ride scholarships to a public college in the state of Ohio. Now, if my kids, if we lived in Ohio, I'd be like, get those shots. Get them now. Free ride. Bring it on.
This is super cool. I mean, I wish they would do this across more states and it's 2 things that I genuinely believe in. The COVID-19 vaccine and gambling. And it's like putting those together and marrying them. Like, I'm in love with Ohio for right now. Trust me, I'll get over it in probably about 30 minutes. But right now, I love Ohio.
Now, they're not the only state doing something. They're just they're doing the biggest thing. West Virginia is giving away $100 savings bonds to residents between
Are you
ages
serious?
of 16 and 35. That's the good one.
That's like giving me black licorice for Halloween. Are you kidding me?
That's the good one. Maine, giving out free hunting or fishing licenses. Kentucky is giving away free cash ball lottery tickets.
Okay, that's the most interesting one to me.
Or if you live in the great state of New Jersey, they've got a shot and a beer program. If you're over 21, get the shot, you get a free beer.
Okay, so moving to Ohio. All of those are terrible. It's like getting pennies at Halloween time. This is the worst. That's the worst.
How does Ohio show anybody up? This still blows my mind.
I have no idea.
All right, coming up next, story number 2 of About Last Night. Got a story from the MCU, also a story about DC, a couple different comic book movies. We've got the updates coming up. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Morning, Jeremy. How are you? All right, I'm going to go ahead and share the good old stream around.
All right, morning, Jeremy.
Tell everyone what's on the show today.
All right, coming up on the show today, we're going to take your calls, comments, and texts at 7 o'clock. What is one total you never want to know? And what we mean by that is the amount of money you spent on booze in your life, sexual partners your significant other has had, that kind of stuff. We're also going to power rank superpowers. There was a poll done, it was a couple years ago, but it has the top 10 superpowers that people will want. So we'd run down that top 10, and then we'll power rank ours. We'll talk about Big Money Monday. Going to talk about King of the Hog, and another website put together the best cities for barbecue in the United States, and it is one of the worst top 10 lists you will ever see. We're going to get to Fire Away Friday, like we said, top of the hour. It's Blue October's Hate Me, Muse, Supermassive Black Hole, Wolf Mother's Woman. You can vote now. We've got Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. And, of course, top of the 9 o'clock hour, it is Friday. So we're going to get to Beer for Breakfast. Dave and Dave, the owner and the head brewer from Debellation, is going to be in, bring some beers. So we'll see what they got going on out in Richmond Hill. If you haven't been out there yet, great place. The tap room is fantastic. Beer's really, really good. I'm excited to have a brewery on this side, the south side of Savannah. So very good stuff. Can't wait for them to be in studio today at 9 o'clock. Gibby, what's going on? Charles, good morning. Hey, ball gave you greatness. I shot it down. I know.
You know you're an idiot?
No, because wife gets up in the morning, school nights, sex is a no-go on school nights. It's just the way it is.
Those sound like parameters you didn't agree with.
Oh, trust me, I didn't. But there are parameters I must live within. Snoop Dogg is streaming right now, taking away many of our viewers. It's true. Damn you, Snoop.
Snoop Dogg streaming? He's on the West Coast, man. It's 3:20 a.m. on the West Coast.
Hasn't gone to bed yet.
Go to bed, Snoop.
He's going to rage quit that stream in about 5 minutes.
Is he playing Madden? This week felt like it went really fast.
It did.
For everything.
It really did. And unfortunately, with how busy this weekend is, I think it's going to fly by as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. Looking forward, next Friday, we have beer connoisseur Vince from Habersham Beverage in.
This is one of the guys that has forgotten more about beer than most of us will ever know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just that knowledgeable about it. He's just, I'm very intrigued to actually sit down and talk to him outside of just a few minutes in at Habersham.
Gibby says, yeah, he is playing Madden. Yeah, I expected that. Gibby, go over his chat and talk shit to him. Tell him to fucking go to bed.
I've never done a lot of Twitch watching, with gaming videos and stuff like that. However, I've got sucked into several on Facebook where they do like the cross-country trucker game. It's literally for whatever reason, I'm like, that's kind of oddly entertaining. And if you got the right person, driving and talking. I've ran into a couple where I'm like, all right, that's kind of fun. And then I'm like 15 minutes later, I'm going, I need to get a life. 15 minutes of this? Yet I'm still intrigued.
I love some of the esports stuff. TNT airs some of the esports stuff like on Friday nights where they do like Street Fighter tournaments or Mortal Kombat tournaments that are really entertaining. So if you run across the esports stuff, it's TNT or TBS. They're really entertaining.
So watching two really good players go head to head in a game like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, I mean, is it like, man, they're battling it out for 5 minutes because they're both so good? Is it something that lasts about 5 seconds because one of them is just way better than the other? I've never watched before.
No, I mean, these guys are like the top of the list.
Sure.
I mean, they do that stuff for a living. So it's incredible to see them like, parry and block and then get off, their moves. I mean, obviously there's people who are much, much better than others. But I mean, they're always quality matchups. They're really fun to watch.
It's like you watch going, oh, so that's what all those buttons do. Damn it.
Well, these guys, especially when it comes to the fighting games, they play on these game pads, which are essentially like what you see in like the arcade.
Okay.
You see those giant game pads. I think a lot of the times they're not playing with like a PS4 controller or something. So, yeah, I mean it's crazy to see. So we've mentioned the hot sauce, right? Yeah, we've
mentioned the hot sauce. Yeah.
So our hot sauce is almost in existence, guys, and we have the label, which I'm very excited about. So I'm actually going to show what's his face our label. I don't think I have his email address. I swear to God, I did. Yeah, the tournaments are super cool that they air the esports tournaments. Yeah. And yeah, the hot sauce label is all but done. I'm just waiting on like the finalized printable version, and then it's exactly into existence.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. I'm very excited about it.
But yeah, we talked to our guy Jeremy yesterday. He said they're bottled up. They're candle waxed off. So what he does is for certain bottles, for his bottles that include like crazy hot stuff, he actually uses wax to put off the top so he knows which ones are his extremely hot batch. So he's finished all of ours. Does it include Hefe? Gibby, I am happy to announce. Actually, from you. You are the basis behind this. Hefe did make the label.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dave O'Brien. We got a call. It's Dave. I think this is Dave.
Let's find out. Rock 1061, who's this?
This is Dave. Good morning, fellas.
Dave, how's it going? We got about 2.5 minutes. Just giving you a heads up, man.
Do you realize that 80 to 83% of all astronauts are from Ohio?
No, we did not.
I know it.
What makes Ohio so bad that makes you want to leave the planet?
Well, I think if you think about the cities of Cleveland and Cincinnati and Columbus, you're like, yeah, that sounds like a trifecta of terrible. I would like to leave this.
I went to college in Ohio, and it's a pretty state, but I mean, those are facts. 80 to 83% of all astronauts from Ohio. What makes it so bad makes them want to leave the planet?
I don't know. My kid goes to Kent State in Ohio. That's my only experience with the state. Seems okay. No breweries.
So.
That sucks. That seems okay.
Just something to ponder. I mean, I played the Hard Rock Cafe in Cleveland.
Okay.
Before.
Nice.
It was a nice experience, but screw Ohio.
All right, man, we got to run.
I got to work in South Carolina today, so I don't have much time either. I'll let you guys go.
All right, man, good to hear from you. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, have a good weekend. Bye.
See you, man.
Yo, did Dave just fart at the end?
I think he might have.
Dave is, how do you explain Dave to people? How would you explain, oh, hey, I got this listener. Explain Dave.
Oof.
Explain Dave in 30 seconds.
A mellow Vic?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's like, both of them seem, cool and nice. No issues there. But both of them just kind of are in their own world, man. They just got stories they want to share. Vic's just involves drugs and seeing God and, dipping his balls in milk.
Yeah. I just, yeah. Dave is interesting. I don't think Dave's won me over.
Oh, come on. He's all right.
I don't know if Dave's won me over yet. He's not as endearing as Vic.
We just got
maybe if Dave got arrested and sent me his mugshot, I'd think about
we got more of a history
Dave
of Vic. There, we just get more of that history there. All right, guys, be right back. Getting into story number 2 of About Last Night. Actually got a couple stories here, both involving comic book movies. Let's start with the MCU. Now, they're going to lean into some horror elements with the new Doctor Strange movie. So rumors have begun to pop up that the Johnny Blaze version of Ghost Rider will make his MCU debut via a cameo in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, coming out in theaters March 25th of 2022.
Ghost Rider, I think, really lends itself to a Disney Plus TV styled show, I think.
Right.
As opposed to another movie. I mean, obviously, we got a couple with Nick Cage back in the day that weren't bad.
Yeah.
They just, weren't great. And they definitely weren't a part of the MCU.
Now, there's a show called The Hashtag Show, and they're the one that kind of broke this news. They say we can exclusively confirm the Ghost Rider is coming to the MCU. When the rights renewed to the character, Marvel had to decide what to do with him. We've seen concept art from Doctor Strange, and from what we've heard, it'll be a cameo in that movie. And it also sounds it'll kind of be like the Incredible Hulk character, where he doesn't get his own film series. He just kind of pops in and out of other people's movies.
I'm cool with that. The Ghost Rider is a great story, great character, but I mean, just because we've kind of seen it on the big screen before, I don't know if we really need, another movie. I'd rather, have him be a pop-in character that just rides his bike in. Is like, you guys need some help? Let me turn the flame on. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, they've got so much going on. I mean, they've already laid out phase 4, so it's not like they need another full-on movie in that phase. So, I think him being just kind of a cameo, a little bit here, a little bit there, I'm okay with that. I think that's all right. The other story is all about DC. Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn makes his DC debut with Suicide Squad. That's coming out August 6th. Yes, the movie is rated R, and now we know why.
It apparently has some brief graphic nudity, but at top of that, strong violence, gore, language throughout, and some sexual references, plus drug use. Brief graphic nudity. Now, James Gunn has had a lot of nudity in his other films that aren't MCU related, so I'm kind of glad he's able to go more of that R route when it comes to the Suicide Squad and when it comes out in August. And I think it's coming out on HBO Max as well, so I'm excited to see that. I think I want to see that on the big screen as well, just because I'm such a movie fanatic when it comes to that type of stuff. But I'm excited to see the Suicide Squad, and I feel like there's the best part of that movie. I think they actually somehow got the marketing department not to ruin it, because that's the biggest thing nowadays, where your marketing department literally shows everyone the entire movie and all the good parts. So I think there's still a lot of great stuff to see when it comes to this film.
Now, I think DC, to stand out from Marvel, needs to lean in to maybe a little bit more adult, and I'm not talking like graphic sex when I say adult content, but lean into maybe some of more of these R-rated films, because, it's like they're trying to be Marvel light, which wasn't working. So if they could take a different stance, it's kind of like AEW and WWE. They're offering a different product that gets people excited. So if DC can come in and offer up something a little bit different, a little grittier, a little dirtier. Yeah. I think people are down for that.
Yeah, they've been trying. They've been failing. You're acting like this is just some sort of new idea. It hasn't been going great for them.
Well, I mean, I think they're leaning into it harder with this one. So, I mean, maybe this is the way to go if they get this one right.
I just think they just need to actually start using directors who know what they're doing.
All right, touche. Coming up next, we've got a story about Blake Bortles that ties into an Aaron Rodgers update. Is that better?
Yes, thank you. The boat.
You're welcome.
Give the boat some respect, bro.
All right, Stain and Mud Shovel, more Marshall's music news, more of About Last Night coming up next. Connor and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Did that yesterday, too.
I know. Did it the other way, though.
Let's see. Yes, sorry, I'm going back to some of the earlier stuff on the chat, answering questions. Yeah, Hefe is included on the battle, and then the name of our hot sauce is going to be Torture Blues Day. Torture Blues Day, so pretty excited about that. And then please let it be Margot Robbie naked. Yeah, I agree. I doubt it. It's probably going to be some there is a rat character in the film, and I'm guessing it's possibly the rat.
Just be John Cena naked. No one will forget Vic's Thursday schedule. Unfortunately, no. Vicking yourself, man. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine we're going to make like a T-shirt with Vic one day, and he's gonna sue us.
I don't think it'd be hard to get him to sign the rights away. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's a big conversation. All right, cool. So after our next story about Blake Bortles that has just a very small hint of Aaron Rodgers sprinkled on top of it, we are going to talk about the King of the Hog. It's finally tomorrow. The weather looks outstanding.
Yeah, it does.
Yesterday was just a nice little reprieve from some of the warm weather we've been getting, mostly for the fact that I got to wear a hoodie for at least half the day, which was kind of nice.
Yeah. I mean, today's high is only 75. Tomorrow, though, 80, sunny. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So when I left yesterday, walked by A-Dub and was like, hey, see you tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, we'll say yes.
Okay. He's not coming in?
What are the odds A-Dub's actually in the building today?
Well, I mean, with that little tidbit of information, probably not very good.
Yeah.
Well, A-Dub, here's what the problem was yesterday. A-Dub decided to come in with his intestines disease or whatever the hell he's got, and he literally blew up the bathroom, and he blew it up so bad, he broke the overhead fan in the bathroom.
So after the show, I walked to my office, and I got to my office door, and it was the worst smell that I've ever smelled coming out of the bathroom, and it's been bad before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the door was like half cracked, half, it wasn't
like that inch space.
And it was enough to where whatever was in there was, it was like somebody opened the gates of hell.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It was horrific. Our boss has issues, and he loves to come to the radio station and let all of them out in the bathroom. And it was just fucking horrific yesterday.
Oh, so bad.
And like, you couldn't even go in there.
No.
You couldn't even go in there.
No.
Gibby says he did say we could show his face. Verbal agreement. We can get him to say to use his face on a sticker. Sure, LOL. It was comparable to Liquid Ass.
See, I didn't get the full blast of Liquid Ass, so I don't know. What I got, this was worse. But I wasn't over there huffing it.
It was bad yesterday. I don't know what the hell our boss's problem is, but he's got to fix that overhead fan. Have they fixed it yet?
I don't know.
My guess is not.
I doubt it. I got to it. At least I used to have an office when we had the other side of the building that was next to the bathroom. It was worse over there for some reason, and it was like farther away. It wasn't like right next to it. Here so far hasn't been too bad once I'm in my office. It's not horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, like I said, walking in my office yesterday, it's like I wanted just to go home.
Yeah. And you did.
I did eventually.
Yeah.
After got some ice cream. So we don't have a freezer here now. So I went over and talked to Tony at the massage place. I was like, hey, can we borrow your freezer and put this in? She goes, oh, yeah, no worries. There's no more room in the freezer. I crammed everything. I had to move stuff around to make our shit fit.
How much stuff was there? It was like 3 gallons of ice cream.
And 2 boxes of chocolate bars or whatever.
So that guy just came around to our office and gave us free ice cream. Was that just his job?
I guess.
He seemed like he had a much higher position, dressed very nicely.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like the guy who came over and scooped ice cream for a living.
No. All right, guys, be right back. Good Friday morning. Thank you for hanging out. Be sure to get that stream. Join the Horde. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. All right. So it looks like the Green Bay Packers are making their first move to cover their ass just in case Aaron Rodgers actually does not return to the team. Reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter says the team is signing veteran quarterback Blake Bortles to a one-year deal.
Signing the boat, the best of all time. That's right, Blake Bortles, former Jag, former Ram, former Bronco for a couple weeks last year. I mean, this is the best move they could have made. Honestly, when you looked at the available quarterbacks on the market, he was probably the best one available out there. So it's a smart move to have him come in as a backup to possibly the new starter, Jordan Love, if Aaron Rodgers does get traded or just doesn't show up. I mean, there's a possibility Aaron Rodgers just doesn't come to work this year.
Now, yes, it may be the best option. Bortles has got a connection to the offensive coordinator, played together in Jacksonville. But if you're a Packers fan right now and you're looking at a rookie who's never taken one snap in the NFL, or you're looking at Blake Bortles and you're like, we have one of the greatest of all time in Aaron Rodgers. How are you thinking about this season? You can't be feeling good.
Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm screaming to the heavens for the Packers to get this right. Whatever it takes, whatever Aaron asked for is what you do as a Packers executive at this point, because I mean, he got so mad he decided to be the MVP last year. And he just decides to turn that on and off as much as he wants. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Now, a lot of people still feel Aaron Rodgers is going to be part of this team when the season starts. Whether he's playing or not, he's still going to be a member of the Packers, which is mostly bad news, well, for everyone involved, the Packers and the rest of the NFL. So, I don't know. I'm interested in this, and I've heard a bunch of interviews with Blake Bortles. Blake is such a chill guy. I'm rooting for him. I want him to actually just, even if it's a third quarterback on the roster, I just hope he gets to hang with the team all year because the dude probably doesn't have many years left in the NFL.
Now, do you think Packers fans are going, man, now we know what Bears fans feel like? One person who's questioning whether Aaron Rodgers is actually coming back or not is Green Bay Packers legend Brett Favre. He said in a recent interview he's not very optimistic that Rodgers is returning.
Brett Favre is also the same guy who took $600,000 from the state of Mississippi and has not returned it for not doing a speech too.
That's true.
Favre's kind of it turns out, not a great person. So you know what? I'm going to discredit everything he says.
He did say if there's not a trade, my gut tells me he'll sit out rather than play. That's just my gut.
I mean, cross my fingers, but once again, Brett Favre's kind of a what's the best word? Garbage person. Yeah, let's go ahead and say that. That's the nicest thing I can say about Brett Favre.
All right, coming up next, we're going to talk King of the Hog. Also, a website put together the best cities for barbecue in the United States. This may be the worst, best list ever. We'll talk about it next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Dude, when you sent me that list, I actually thought it was a joke.
What was it? What was the group that... TripAdvisor disavowed it. I mean, not that they put it together, but it was based off of their information. No, it's horrible.
Speaking of, I need to pop it up here. I got King of the Hog right here. Cool. I'm set on that. Perfect. Tony said, all good. It made our ice cream game look weak with all the ice cream.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We took all that space. I'll come grab some later, I think.
Also, look at Tony jumping on the Twitch today. Look at you. Tony's our friend from A Perfect Touch Massage, which is right next door to the radio station here, hanging out on the Twitch for the first time. Definitely need to put an avatar in there so you don't look like a psychopath. That's my first recommendation. Also, second recommendation is, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the Cotter and Marshall on Twitch. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Good morning, Bob. How are you, buddy? What are you doing this weekend? Let's see. Gibby asked, how much for a bottle of Torture Blues Day? I don't know if we want to reveal that yet. It's going to be very affordable.
Yeah.
Actually, how about this? Magic 8 Ball, will Torture Blues Day be very affordable? Concentrate and ask again. Will Torture Blues Day be very affordable? Ooh, outlook not so good. I don't know. Maybe
guys.
Maybe we'll sell it for a lot more than we thought. I can confirm it will be a very affordable.
Yeah.
Very affordable. And it will be very, very hot. The temperature will be good.
Not for the faint of heart.
No. Probably not for people with heart conditions.
No. Just not for people.
Not for people. Give it to squirrels. Torture Blues Day for squirrels only. Well, the ball could be wrong or very disappointing. The ball, you know what? Maybe the ball's just not having a great day. I woke up really groggy this morning. I just, I don't know. I went to bed at a reasonable time, 10:30, and I woke up very, very groggy.
Yeah, I was
starting to come out of it.
In bed by 9. I was super tired last night. I was done. 9 o'clock hit. I'm like, yep, going to bed.
So do you want to hit on, when we're talking to this best cities barbecue thing, do you want to hit the best and worst? Do you just want to talk about the worst?
We can just talk about the worst. I think that's the more interesting of the two, just how bad the best. Their best, I'm sorry.
Oh, what they consider the best.
Yeah, what they consider the best.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's the more interesting part. I mean, there's a couple cities in there, you're like, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. But then the rest of them, you're like, really? No. No. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the map here. The map graphic. I like pretty colors. For some reason, my message did not go through. Let's try this again.
I'd have to experiment with what the sauce would complement with. Yeah, that'll be interesting because it is going to, with the blueberry and a little bit of bacon and stuff like that in there, it may not go with everything, perfectly, which is fine. I mean, you can different hot sauces for different things. So I'm definitely interested to see. I mean, I think on like a breakfast burrito, 100%. Way to go. I think it'll be great on that.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how it blends and pairs with other things. Pork probably would be the best option, Gibby.
I will say with what I did for dinner last night, or actually what my wife made us for dinner, she just made like this, she just cooked up some chorizo and then just dropped a bunch of eggs in. I don't know how many ever she put in. And then just a little bit of seasoning. And then she cut it up evenly on plates. And then we had some pico de gallo, some truffle hot sauce. And then what else did I put on there? Oh, a bit of sour cream. Delicious.
Nice.
Threw on a bunch of cilantro. As you know, I'm a big cilantro fan as well. So
yeah, I've never seen somebody eat cilantro like you.
I love cilantro, man.
We go in the Moe's and you're like, cilantro, make it green.
Yeah, just drop a forest on there,
like,
man.
Oh my God. Because we had a guy we used to work with, hated cilantro because whatever, he's got the gene where it just tastes like soap.
Yep.
And he's like, can't do it, man.
I feel bad for people who don't know the beauty that is cilantro. I mean, it's such a beautiful accent for Mexican dishes. Crazy. It's crazy. But I'd want to know how it tastes with a hamburger helper. Oh, it will probably make that hamburger helper go from a 0 to a 12 on the heat scale. But no, to answer your questions, yes, we do have our very own hot sauce. And according to the plan, we are officially going to make the announcements of all the details in regards to it on the 24th, May 24th. And then we'll share what we're doing with it.
Yeah. Excited about it, man. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. And it will be available for purchase. So other than that, we're going to hold the rest of it close to the chest. We'll share everything in like 10 days. 10 days. What's 10 days? Nothing. Unless we all die. And then we're fucked. So I changed out Hefe's water yesterday, gave him a kind of a revamp. He seems to be doing well. There's still we had some like green stuff going on in the water, and I think it's still getting filtered out. I may just do a complete rework of the water.
Okay.
Like as in like take him completely out, which he hates. He hates getting touched. Trying to catch him in that net is damn near impossible. Phil, you hate cilantro? Goddamn, no.
Middle ground on. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't mind if it's in a dish, but I definitely can't do the amount you put on things. It's still mind blowing.
Oh yeah. No, I love it. Gibby says 10 days when it goes on sale. No, it probably won't go on sale until June, but in 10 days, we'll reveal everything about it.
Yeah.
Everything about it, from the label to what it looks like to how much it's going to cost, and then details on when it officially goes on sale will be given out that day. And I just emailed Jeremy the picture, and then I emailed Brendan for the PDF printable version as well. So we're good there. Cotter, just so you know.
Cool. I like it.
Phil goes, I have that gene. Shit, it literally makes me want to vomit. No. Dude, cilantro is delicious. Sorry, I got a thing for it. Dave goes, got it from hell. Yeah, cilantro rocks. Bring it on. See? I do when I do order stuff from bowls to burritos, I ask them, I'm like, just put a ton like on there. I'm like, just grab as much as your hand can fit and drop it on my burrito. I mean, I love cilantro so much. I want it in damn near every bite.
Right.
Because it emphasizes and like complements usually whatever protein you're doing. Chicken, not so much, but really emphasizes it and complements like steak and any sort of like a chorizo really, really well.
Right.
Also, yesterday, got for the 20th anniversary show, we have officially have porta potties now. We have barricades and we have light towers.
Yeah. You thought it was just bands.
So our boss, I got the quote on the light towers yesterday, and I shot it to him like, hey, man, here's what we're looking. I think it's very affordable, and because we're doing it on a holiday weekend, they're actually cutting us a deal because they don't want to come get it the next day, which is a Sunday. They actually want to come get it on Tuesday, and I'm like, totally cool with it. Yeah. Absolutely. And they're cutting us an incredible deal for it, and our boss came back. He's like, get it for $87 less because he had a certain number in mind.
Okay.
And I was like, we're going to fight $87. So I got an extra like $56 taken off.
There you go. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning, and thank you for hanging out. Looking forward to this weekend. We're going to kick off some festivities tomorrow at Savannah Harley Davidson. It is the King of the Hog barbecue competition and concert. Starting around 11 o'clock, 3 bands and all kinds of great barbecue.
Yeah, Event Pete, Unify, and Zulu Prophet is the music tomorrow. Doors open up at 11 o'clock, and of course, you could go online right now or just purchase at the door a $10 voting card at the event for an unlimited samples while supplies last. And of course, only the best will take home the title. And you know who's going to be judging that, Cotter? You and me! Plus, I think Anthony Lanier is going to be there.
Oh.
Former Washington Redskin, former San Diego Charger, former New Orleans Saints, and I think he's playing in the CFL this year. Now, Anthony's from the area. We have a long-running history with Anthony Lanier. Eventually, he'll come on the show. We'll share that story. But Anthony Lanier and us, we're friends. We're frenemies.
I think that's a good way to put it. I mean, you normally it's like, hey, let's invite him in for beer for breakfast, but it'd have to be tequila for breakfast.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it.
Us and Anthony Lanier, which is a great guy, and he does great stuff in the community
dude's awesome.
too.
Dude's awesome.
We're frenemies, and eventually we'll have Anthony on the show and tell you guys that story. But anyway, back to it. King of the Hog. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it starts tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Hope to see you guys.
All right, so speaking of barbecue, there is a food magazine called Chef's Pencil. So they decided to try to do the hard thing, and that is to name the best barbecue cities in America because so many different places say they're the best. So they're like, look, we're going to take the TripAdvisor ratings of all the barbecue joints in the 75 largest cities in the country. And we're going to put together our list. Well, they did, and it's already being ridiculed. Texas, which to me, it's like home of barbecue.
Right.
Everywhere you go in Texas, there is not one city in Texas who made the top 10 list. In fact, 4 made the worst barbecue places in America.
That's really interesting. I mean, how does that even happen? So number 1 on their current list of top cities for barbecue in the United States, number 1 was New Orleans. Because when you think of New Orleans, you think, damn, their barbecue is delicious. New Orleans style barbecue.
I mean, there might be some good barbecue joints there. I'm sure there are, but no, I'm not thinking New Orleans at all.
Then Oklahoma City came in at number 2.
I get that one. That one to me kind of makes some sense.
I drove through Oklahoma City once. I'm sure there was barbecue close to their city limits. Number 3 was Charlotte, North Carolina. I was in Charlotte this past weekend. You know what I didn't see at all? Barbecue joints.
Well, I mean, isn't the North Carolina sauce, the mustard-based sauce?
Sure.
So, I mean, I kind of get Charlotte being on the list just because there is history there in the state of North Carolina.
But I mean, I look through lists and lists of things to do and where to eat in Charlotte, and honestly, I don't remember seeing any barbecue joints.
Okay.
That's why this list is so suspect and weird to me. Let's just round out the top 5 here. Virginia Beach also came in at number 3, tied with Charlotte, coming in at number what? Oh, Kansas, and then Kansas City, Wichita, Kansas City. Excuse me, Wichita, Kansas came in the top 3 or top 5 as well.
And then
terrible towns.
Yeah, and then it just gets worse from there. Columbus, Ohio. I mean, once again, I'm not thinking barbecue. Seattle, Washington. St. Louis, Missouri. Now, you can make the argument for St. Louis. I think that is...
Seattle?
No, the Seattle I don't get.
Oh.
I said St. Louis. I think you can make the argument for St. Louis. There is that Missouri-style barbecue. Miami, Florida is number 9, or 10, I guess, because there's a tie here. They tie with Newark, New Jersey.
Maybe they mistook the Cuban for barbecue.
I don't get it.
Those meats are on there.
Newark, New Jersey. I've been to Newark. I mean,
big fan.
If you are rating towns that look like they're stuck in the 70s, number 1. How does it make any sort of list when it comes to the best barbecue in the country?
And that's why this list of top barbecue cities in the U.S. was so ridiculed.
It was so bad. TripAdvisor, now they weren't part of putting this list together, but their data was used to put the list together. TripAdvisor said they have no association with this study. In fact, we have concerns about the use and presentation of TripAdvisor data within the study. So they're like, yeah, no, this is horrible.
TripAdvisor is screaming out disavowed or opt out. They're opting out of this list.
All right, coming up top of the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to take your calls, comments, and text. What is one total you never want to know? We're talking like the amount of money you spend on alcohol in your life, sexual partners your significant other has had in their life. What is a total you never want to know? 800-394-1061. Your calls, comments, and text after 7. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Total that Bob doesn't want to know. How many hours he's sunk into Fortnite as a grown man. Let's see. Yeah, Dave's getting out of town this weekend, man. You guys, you have a great time hitting up Fernandina Beach. I've never heard of Fernandina Beach. I'm guessing that's in Florida. I don't know. And here's another round of Marshall Googles things. Fernandina Beach. It is in Florida. Right around the Jacksonville area. Oh, that's awesome. Have fun. All right, guys. Once again, we're doing our call-in right now. Or text in, or comment in. What is the one total you never want to know? Do you not want to know the amount of money you spent on McDonald's French fries? Do you want to not know how much time, hours-wise, you put together IKEA furniture? Let us know in the comments. Oh, yes, Fernandina Beach, the home of barbecue, Gibby.
How they didn't make the list, we don't know.
And Bob, let's face it, you've been playing Fortnite long before you adopted your family. Adopted and created your family. I remember coming over to Bob's house and watching Single Bob play some Fortnite for hours upon hours. Is Fernandina Beach known for their barbecue? Outlook good, says the ball. Nice. Cleared up that problem. Exactly, Charles, right there. So Total started chewing tobacco when I was 11, switched to dip at 15, 42 years later, and I don't even want to think about the amount of money I've spent.
My daughter dropping knowledge about this list. So my wife, she teaches, but she kind of went to school for research and stuff like that. And my daughter just did a big research project, and they're driving together. So my daughter texted, but it could have came from my wife and or my daughter. The issue with the list probably came with how they got the data. Texas didn't make the list despite being known for barbecue because they are harsher critics on the hundreds of barbecue joints than a place that has only like 2 or 3. So so they're judged harsher because they are expected to have higher quality. So then if you go to a place like Columbus, Ohio, and you run into a barbecue joint where you're like, oh, this is pretty good, you rate it high because you didn't expect it. That makes sense. Sure. You're looking at, it's purely just a data, just a response to the data and how it was collected. That makes sense.
Tony, I have no idea what you just said. I think we had some good responses on the Facebook page last night. How do you want to run this?
That's a good question. Do you have a story? We usually start off with one of us,
I've got a couple little things we could bring up.
Okay. Yeah, I've got several as well. Saw some Mark just texted in.
So how do you want to run this?
I'll set it up. If you want to go first, I can set it up and I could read Mark's real quick, and then if you want to tell yours.
Yeah, I've got Charles on the chat, and that's the only one I have from the chat. We can.
Okay. Yeah, there was 5 from the Facebook page. So if I want to read Mark's, tell yours, and then read Charles's, and then we can save the rest.
Okay.
And come back for the second break with some of those. See if we get any more response.
Where is the question from yesterday, or did you just put it on the Rock page?
No, it's on the Work With Us page.
Oh, there it is.
That's, all the response came basically from that one.
Cotter Marshall page.
Yeah, sorry.
You're right this week. Mixing up Marshall's music news at about last night. I think you dropped the work release program a couple times this week.
It happens.
Never in the area. Just picked it. Cool.
And wait for Vic's phone call.
That's a good one, Phil. I like that. All right, guys, coming up next, once again, we're doing the call-in. What is the total you never want to know in your life? As in, what is the total amount of money you've spent, I don't know, just on groceries, on gas, on anything? Jeremy, is there a specific thing that you think you spent a ton of money on that you want to share with us? Not just the total amount of money you just wasted? Motorcycle parts, cigarettes, drugs. Coming up at the 7 o'clock hour as well, we'll actually go over this thing that came out about superpowers, where they kind of rank the top 10 superpowers, and then we'll power rank what we think are some of the coolest superpowers available as well.
All right, we got like 5 minutes. Food for Bonnaroo. Today is the final day. participate. Top of every hour. Last one will be the top of the 5 o'clock hour. Text us the name of the Foo Fighters song to 800-394-1061. Your chance to get qualified for the Bonnaroo tickets and hotel. And I reached out via email yesterday about Korn and Stain. Still waiting to hear back.
They haven't responded to you yet?
Not yet. And I also reached out. Rise Against is playing in Atlanta in August. So I reached out about that. That's cool. Too. We'll see.
Ooh, fuel and taxes for you, Charles. Yeah, Jesus. I didn't even think about that. All right, with a few minutes left, guys, let's go ahead and answer some questions. Give me a question about your weekend. Let's do that on the Magic 8 Ball. Drop in some questions from the weekend if you're still thinking about our call-in topic question of what is the one total you never want to know. Feel free to keep writing that in. If not, if you have any questions about your weekend, will you have a great weekend? Will you get annihilated, or will you stay 100% completely sober? Let's let the Magic 8 Ball decide for us today. Let's see. Will I eat over 1 pound of barbecue on Saturday? Concentrate and ask again. Will I eat over 1.2 pounds of barbecue on Saturday? It is certain. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pace ourselves. I don't know how many participants there are in this contest, but I mean, if there's like 20 plus, I mean, that's a lot of barbecue.
That is a lot of barbecue. I mean, I've seen the cups they come in. They come in like a couple ounce cup. Gibby, will I finish deep cleaning the pool by Sunday night? Will Gibby finish cleaning the deep cleaning the pool by Sunday night? You may rely on it. Okay, there you go. You got to do it. Phil, will the work trip I have tomorrow be enjoyable? Will Philip's work trip tomorrow be enjoyable? Signs point to yes, Phil. I like that. Positive vibes right now. I like this. Charles, will I collect enough money to make payroll and pay bills that are due? Will Charles get his shit together when it comes to paying his employees and fucking bills? Better not tell you now. Oh, fuck, Charles. I'm going to take that as positive. And then, let's see. Dave goes, not including alcohol, I estimate I have spent almost $19,000 just on beer.
That's a lot. I don't even want to figure out what I've spent. All right, we got 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, if you take away, I think if you think about just the little Vice buys that you pay for, coffee, $5 every single morning for coffee or whatever, we all decide that we just know it's our thing. It's getting quite a bit.
Got our 15-second TV commercial done. It's going to run on WSAV. Looks pretty good for the concert. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's going to start airing hopefully here soon. It's probably going to hit up the concert here at the top of the hour too, real quick. Mm. 90 seconds, guys. 90 seconds.
Tony, if you're still on the chat, thank you for texting me and letting me know what that meant. What font size is that up there?
I believe it's 20.
Damn.
Like to see it.
Yeah.
All right, under a minute. I'm going to jump in here. Call, comment, and text. What is one total you never want to know?
Charles, do not try to break any of your employees' thumbs. You need them to finish working so you can pay them.
All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Join the Horde on the stream. You can watch the show every morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget, our 20th anniversary concert goes down Saturday, July 3rd, Trustees Garden. Puddle of Mud, Filter, and Sponge. Tickets on sale now. Get those at rock1061.com. Also, etix.com. All right, this morning, taking your calls, comments, and text, 800-394-1061. What is one total you never want to know? Maybe it's money related. Maybe it's the total number of sexual partners your spouse has had in their life. Just stuff you don't want to know. Well, Salsa Mark hit us up with the text, and I think this one could kind of go for everybody. He's talking medical bills. He doesn't want to know the total. Now, he said in 2014, in 2005, he was in a car accident, racked up bills over $300,000. 2014, back in the hospital with pneumonia and meningitis, over $100,000. So, I mean, just with that and just every day-to-day stuff, with doctors and hospital visits, I mean, you never want to know what that actual grand total is.
No, you don't. And then I was thinking, the one total I don't want to know, and honestly, I don't want to know how much money I've spent at Taco Bell. I've been probably going to Taco Bell since I was 17 years old.
Okay. I
started working at a local hardware store called Farm and Fleet in Morton, Illinois, where I grew up. And I probably went to Taco Bell almost every single time I worked. And I just got a couple soft tacos or whatever. Probably spent $2 or $3 every time. But over the last 20 years, I've been going there for 20 years. Yeah. I can only imagine. The thousands upon thousands of dollars I've spent at Taco Bell, because that stuff adds up. And I even took a year off from eating Taco Bell to see if I could take a year off from eating Taco Bell, and I did. But still, I bet you I've spent over $10,000 at Taco Bell in my lifetime.
And you're right. Everything is so cheap there. So it's like I think your initial reaction, look at that number going, oh, it's not that bad. But then you're thinking how many times you had to go and how many things you had to buy to get to that number, because everything is so cheap. It's like, a little out of hand.
I've spent hundreds. I probably spent a couple thousands of thousands,
oh,
$10,000 probably at Taco Bell. Taco Bell should give me like a plaque on the wall. Every Taco Bell should, honestly. On the chat today, we've gotten a couple comments on people talking about what is the one total you never want to know. Charles says, started chewing tobacco when I was 11, switched to dip at 15, 42 years later, and I don't even want to think about the money I've spent on that. That is ridiculous. What is a can of chew? $3-4?
I have no idea.
I'm not a chew guy.
Yeah.
So, I can only imagine something like that, but compound that by 30-ish, 40 years. That's quite a bit of money. Phil on the chat as well said, well, I would say the amount of money I've spent on League of Legends, but there's actually a website you can track that on. So how about just the amount of money I've spent on video games in general?
Yeah.
The new systems are $600. Yep. Even the old systems were $300-400 back in the day. And then you're probably buying in lifetime maybe 15 to 40 games.
Yeah.
And those are all 50, 60, 70 bucks a piece. Quite a bit of money.
All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What is the one total you never want to know? More of your stories coming up. Here's brand new stuff from A Day to Remember. It's everything we need. Rock 1061.
Gibby says, I'm very curious. Humans are not wanting to know totals is very counterintuitive to my basic instinct. That's why I asked about ticket sales the other day. I have an update for you on those ticket sales. They're still none of your damn business.
We sold more.
We have sold more. Jeremy, that's one I was just thinking about as well, man. The amount of money I've spent on energy drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Just over like the last year. Because I don't think I really drank too many energy drinks much at all over the last year or two. But now they're essentially what I drink every single morning. Once again, anyone who's hanging out with us today, feel free to drop in your comments on what is the one total you never want to know.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Facebook. Do we have any more from the chat?
I've got 2.
Okay.
I got about 2.
Okay. So I can give mine. We can give a couple off give mine. You want to do the couple off of there? We can read a couple off of Facebook and then save them if we want to come back and do a third break with it.
Okay. So you want to save the stream ones is what you just said?
No, I'll do mine if you want to read those.
Okay.
And then I can do a couple off of Facebook, and then we can save the rest off of Facebook. If we want to do a third break, we can.
Tony just dropped one too, so I have.
Okay, cool.
I have 3 there.
Cool. All right, guys, got about 50 seconds.
Yeah, I've got Dave, Jeremy, and Tony. What up, Andrew?
What's going on?
Andrew, we're asking, what is the one total you never want to know? Like the total amount of money you spent at Taco Bell, or the total amount of money you've wasted on, I don't know, cigarettes or whatever. Drop in the chat. What is the one total you never want to know? We'll share it.
All right, guys, be right back. We're taking your calls, comments, and texts today. What is the one total you never want to know? This one was easy, at least the first one that came to mind. I never want to know how much money I have spent on Disney and Disney-related products and or vacations in my lifetime.
If you had to guess, though, I mean, put a number on it.
It's Disney, man. It's such a hard number to guess. I mean, I would guess over $20,000, $30,000. I mean, probably with hotels and with gas. I mean, if you're talking everything into every trip we've ever made.
Yeah.
I mean, when we first moved here, we got season passes. So I mean, that was $4,000. You know, just on top of everything else right there.
Sure.
Then you're paying for a hotel every time you get there. Paying for food every time you get there. You're paying for drinks every time you get there. All the souvenirs. It's got to be just some stupid number.
More 20 or more 30?
Probably more 30.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking college for one of my kids. I mean, I'm not saying I regret it. I love Disney. We're going to go back eventually, but it's just like, that's got to be just a big, stupid number.
Is that a hint of regret I'm hearing, or are you happy with that?
No, I am. I mean, I would have gone to Disney more. I mean, we had to cancel 2 trips over the last few years for various reasons. So, I mean, we were going to spend more money there, and we'll spend money there again.
You were going to spend a week there last year, but, you know, obviously the pandemic happened, right?
Yeah. So, but yeah, that number, ugh.
I think every parent can relate to Disney. Everyone who's ever taken their children to Disney, just one trip is enough.
I know, right? Well, and that's just it. It's like some people are like, it is one and done, guys. We're gonna make this one trip worth it. And that's all we're doing.
Make your Disney dreams come true on this one trip. We'll be there for a week. David on the chat said today, in regards to our question, what is the one total you never want to know? He goes, not including alcohol, I estimate I spent about $18,720 just on beer. I don't know if that's just this year or is that lifetime for Dave. Dave's a big-time beer guy, but just saying, that is obviously quite a bit of money on beer, especially lifetime.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Gibby gave us a comment on the Facebook page. Gibby said, total amount of days I have left on this earth. That's the only surprise I want.
Got real deep right there.
I know, right?
Jeremy on the chat said, actually, now that I think about it, I don't want to know the amount of total money I've spent on energy drinks.
Oh.
And
those aren't cheap.
Energy drinks I get are like mostly a scam, but for some reason over the last couple of years, I have become more and more reliant on them, especially ever since we started the morning show.
Yeah.
I mean, currently I'm drinking a Coca-Cola with coffee, 0 sugar, which is oddly good and at the same time terrible. I don't know. I'm addicted to hating myself. So maybe that's the total I want to know, how much I hate myself every morning.
Wanda also commented on the Facebook page, hubby and his friend are doing an at-home meadery. I never, ever, ever want to know what he spends on this, but as long as he's happy, I'll support him.
Well, also, I like the fact that the Kill Room Meadery liked that comment. so make sure to go to the Kill Room Meadery and like them on Facebook so Wanda can feel better about her husband's waste of money or incredible use of money.
All right, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What's the one total you never want to know? We got some more coming up. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Oh, yeah, I just got a ton more on the stream.
I still got some here. So
one from Tony, one from Andrew, Michael.
Perfect.
Rhett. Oh, Wanda's on the chat. Fuck hubby at the moment. Uh-oh.
No.
All right, we're going to step away. This is us quietly stepping away from mentioning Wanda's husband for the rest of the show. The Coca-Cola energy drinks are nasty, says Michael.
We got a couple on the text, too.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. These actually aren't bad. I don't know why. I kind of like them. I do like coffee, and I like energy drinks, so maybe the combination of it. And like I said, I hate myself, so maybe that's the one big thing I like about this, too.
That's funny. The same guy who texted in when we talked about the question of falling out of love with something.
Okay.
His response there was ex-wives. His what I don't want to know, child support. There's a theme with this guy.
Yeah, big time. Monster Java coffee is where it's at. That tastes like if energy drinks jizzed in a if the energy drinks got out of the can and then jizzed back into the can. That's what Java coffee tastes like to me. It does. It just feels like you're drinking coffee creamer instead of an energy drink. Sorry to shit on your energy drink preferences, Michael. I love you still. What up, Raven Dantes? Showing up a couple days in a row? All right. Man, I worked out on Wednesday, and sorry to be that guy. I am sore as motherfucking hell right now. I did a lot of those like row exercises, in between my shoulders, my back. It's crazy. Only if there was a place that could help with that, like a perfect touch massage. Tony hangs out with us every morning and be pretty cool if you sponsored us. Just throwing it out there. Good morning, Greg. Welcome to the show this morning.
Morning, Greg.
Lifting beers doesn't count as exercise. I know this. Fun fact about me this week, I've drank 0 beers. I have ate more salads than I've drank beers, so you know I'm serious about being healthier this week. I have worked out more times than the beers I've drank.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Once again, still not happy with any of that.
Yeah, I get that.
So after the show today, I am leaving the studio almost immediately. I'm going to be broadcasting live for our sister station, Bob 106.9, over at Chatham Parkway Toyota. Tony goes, free massage for sponsorship? No, we still want your money. Money, also massage. Would it be weird if we got massages during the show?
No.
Live on the stream?
No, and that would look great. Tony can, pimp her shit.
Yeah.
Get some massages.
We're so relaxed right now.
So chill. This is awesome.
We're just falling asleep in the middle of the show. Raven Dantes, the 2 Daves, are we calling you Dave now? As in, don't be a Dave? No, so Dave and Dave, Goodall and Green, are the dudes from Debellation Brewing Company. I named the show the 2 Daves.
Yeah.
And both the Daves will be coming in the 9 o'clock hour today for beer for breakfast. Jeremy, that's actually a good one. A very curious one would be how much you spend on toilet paper.
Ooh, it's a necessity.
I bet you it's not much, though, because I go to Sam's Club and buy like that giant thing, and I think I do it once a year. I think there's only 2 people in the house. We have massage chairs. Can I hold your ice cream hostage for sponsorship? How about this? Keep the ice cream. I'll keep all the ice cream.
Yeah. And
then Cotter and I each get a massage, and then we'll tip your girls out for the massage. There you go. Boom. That's a good trade.
I like it.
That's the barter system. And I love it. All right, guys, we're coming back with the final break here of the call-in segment today. How do you want to work this final call-in here? Because I think I do have quite a few.
Yeah, I've got like 4 more, counting the ones we just got via the text. So
let's see.
This one I'm not going to do because that one we've done enough of. But yeah, I've got 4 more. I've got another one. I've got actually 2 more for me if I wanted to mention those. They kind of tie together.
Oh, yeah. I wrote down a couple more myself.
So, yeah, I mean, we can start with, I can give a couple of mine. If you want to do a couple of yours, then we can kind of just go back and forth.
Sorry, Gibby, we somehow missed the amount of times I've pleasured myself. Someone had to say it, he said.
I don't know. I'd actually be curious to know that number.
It'd be funny to see yours on a graph chart, just to see it exponentially go higher and higher as you get older.
Yeah. What happened here? Why does it spike up? Oh, I got married.
Let's see, Reds. Sorry, I'm just writing down the list of people I'm going to mention.
All right, we got about 4 minutes.
Are you have one from Andrew already, right?
Yeah, I don't need to.
Are you mentioning his or no?
I was going to.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just making sure that I have everything. Michael says, Cotter, love your hoodie, bro.
Thank you, man. This is one of the most, this is like the sturdiest hoodie. I mean, the best material quality hoodie I've ever had. They sent it, record label sent it in. So sturdy as hell.
So when I went to Charlotte last week, I bought the hoodie I was wearing yesterday on yesterday's show, that Devil's Logic hoodie. That is the softest hoodie I've ever owned.
Yeah.
It is incredible. Like I said, I think I said it yesterday. It's like wearing lotion.
Guys, question. I got to get rid of one song. So which one would you rather hear? Shine Down Monsters, Metallica, Until It Sleeps. One of them's got to go.
Shine Down Monsters, Metallica. Metallica has to go. Keep Monsters. That's my own personal vote.
Yeah, that's cool. Vic's Thursday stats. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, no, I don't want to know that.
Oh, there's a call coming in right now. We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, we do. We got a little bit of time.
All right. Cross your fingers, guys. This will be Vic.
Rock 1061, hello.
Hey, it's Charles. How are y'all this morning?
Hey, good, Charles. What's up?
Hey, quick story about massage parlors, right?
Okay.
So a few years ago, we were demoing out a restaurant in a strip place and a strip mall.
Okay.
And next door to the space was a massage parlor. Now, we had a bunch to demo out, right? So there were the sledgehammers, jackhammers, blah, blah, blah. So the guy that ran the massage parlor kept looking in the window, and finally he worked up enough nerve to knock on the window and call me out. He said, hey, it's too, now this is, imagine in a real thick Asian accent, y'all are too loud, the customers can't concentrate.
So wait, where's this located at?
It's near Eisenhower, I'll tell you that. So he said, I said, okay, I'll tell you what, you tell me when you have a customer in, and we'll keep it down for a little bit. He goes, okay, usually only takes 15 minutes. So we weren't around their customer schedule.
Oh, you're so nice, man.
And you know, that's why EBI is one of the best companies out there when you need that type of service.
Hey, we're customer oriented. Right?
Very much so. Very much so.
All right, thanks, Charles, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, see you, man. Now, we'll keep
that. Let's see. Rhett says, get rid of Metallica. Jeremy says, get rid of Monsters. Gibby says, Monsters got to go. Wanda says, get rid of Metallica. Or wait, are those keep Metallica? I don't know.
I asked which song we get rid of.
Metallica has to go. Keep Metallica. Metallica. Monsters got to go.
So confused.
Yeah, you just do whatever you want.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I've got 3 from the chat that I'll share here once we get back in. And then I have one personal one. It's actually 2, but I'll combine.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do too. All right.
All right, guys, we're back on in 20 seconds. No pressure.
All right, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Jump on that stream. Join the horde. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. This morning, we're taking your calls, comments, and texts. The number is 800-394-1061. What is the one total you never want to know? So I've got a couple more that kind of combined into one. My car's a piece of crap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know how much I've spent on my car in the past year alone.
Oh, you know.
I don't. I stopped keeping track.
Really?
The downfall started last August when I took my kid to school, so I'm approaching the 1-year anniversary of misery. Now, I've had other issues with it in the past, but this year has just taken the cake. And to kind of tie into that is, over the past 12 years since moving to Savannah, I have spent so much time driving. I think it's part of the reason I'm having issues with my car is I just put all kinds of miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know the number of hours I have spent driving over the past 12 years.
You've done ridiculous road trips. You're not like a 2 to 4 to 6 hour road trip guy. You go on these like 20-hour road trips each way. It's crazy. Going up to Kent for your kid, going to Austin, Texas because you got family there. You went to New Orleans. You went to a couple WrestleManias that you drove through. I mean, that's crazy mileage on the last few years for you.
I bet months of my life have been spent driving over the past 12 years. It's kind of ridiculous.
I've got a couple personal ones here. How about how much time I've just sat in meetings?
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
I've worked in radio for 20 years. Just the amount of time I've sat in meetings, and this is just another time one. The amount of time I've just put up with my exes. Just like my ex-girlfriends, like just time of like listening to them talk and trying to care, but not caring, just wanting to make their heads explode every time they said whatever just got me so angry. The amount of time I've wasted with people that, this is better. The amount of time I've wasted with people that I should have never wasted my time with, that's one big one for me.
That meeting one may be the best one because I think no matter what number that is, you know, how long, it's just instantly going to depress you.
Yeah. How
much of your life has been sitting in a meeting where you could have emailed something out.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, I love bullet points. Find them, people. I got some from the chat.
Okay.
You want to?
No, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So jumping on to the chat real quick. Tony says the amount of money on kids' sports, roller derby, travel, equipment alone, I couldn't even guess the amount of money I've spent.
So I got one on the text. Hey, fellas, it's Dave. I would never want to know how much money I spent on guitars and musical equipment. I started back in 1976.
It's almost 50 years.
The amount of money.
Oh, my gosh. Andrew says on the chat, I would never want to know how much my wife actually spends on Amazon.
That's a great one. That's 100% a great one. Mm-hmm. Got one from Anonymous, who was just a text sent in. Child support and chill support. Weed.
Rhett on the chat says, I would hate to see the CVS-like receipt for the total amount I've spent on worthless crap, like for my kids, like toys, clothes they don't wear, etc.
Just that little impulse purchases to get them to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I got one from Andrew. Total money I've ever made. compared to my bank account right now.
Yeah, I don't even want to think of that.
No.
I don't, that's honestly out of sight, out of mind. That's why literally anytime I have to like log into my Bank of America account or my Navy Federal account, Navy Federal Credit Union account, I literally dread it.
Yeah.
I literally dread every single time. Like, oh, I got some money. Cool.
All right, you can continue to comment and text 800-394-1061. What is one total you never want to know? Coming up next, we've got a survey of the top 10 superpowers people will want. And then after that, we're going to power rank the superpowers we want. It's coming up next. Your Shinedown and Monsters. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Andrew Roberts says, get rid of both Metallica and Shinedown. Sorry, man. Shinedown stayed.
Rock 1061, hello.
Yes, I have three, but number one is I am not going to pay 1 cent for water.
Okay. Don't want to pay for the bottled water.
I have paid a lot for water lately.
Okay.
So you don't even want to know how much you spent on water.
I know, right?
It is a little ridiculous when you think about it. Yeah.
It's supposed to be free.
Yeah.
What else you got?
And, I spend a little bit on massages.
Hey, dude, we're not going to judge. It's all good. You do you. Take care of yourself, man. Treat yourself.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any issues concentrating while getting a massage?
Absolutely not.
Good.
And you've never ran into our buddy Charles.
I think I met you guys at the opening over here at Richmond Hill. I'm the big guy that had the beatbox.
Oh yeah,
dude,
what up, man?
How's it going, man?
Hey, guys.
You're one of our very first
Jason.
Cotter and Marshall drunk calls.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, totally remember, man.
I love you guys.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
Amazing.
Thanks for listening, man. We appreciate it.
And I think I'm ready to do another drunk call.
Well, you better
Get on it.
Yeah, obviously you know the listener line. Just wait till we're off the air. They can leave a voicemail at any point.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
All right, brother.
And is there any way I could come in there and take your job? Because it sounds fun.
We'll consider it. Get back to us in 3 years.
Okay. In 3 years? Okay.
Awesome.
I'll put it on the calendar, guys.
Yeah, set the reminder now.
Perfect.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, dude.
All right, bye-bye.
See ya. I remember him. He was a trip, man.
Yeah, he was wearing like a tie-dye shirt, and his wife the entire time was like, "Get over here, we're leaving, you're drunk."
Yeah, we were out at Debellation for the grand opening, but yeah, he was one of our very first Cotter and Marshall drunk calls.
It was.
That was awesome.
Charles goes, "Those damn demo guys are ruining my massage." You're too damn loud. I'm trying to concentrate. Rhett goes, "Water?" ? Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know. He said, I swear to God, he said, I have three at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's why I was like, okay, what else you got? He's like, well, water. Water is crazy. Yeah, man, good point. All right, have a good one, Andrew.
See you, Andrew.
Our buddy Andrew, he's moving to Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
Him and his fiance Kelly, who works at the draft room in Berwick.
Oh, man.
She both of them are moving to Massachusetts. We'll miss you guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Good luck with that move. Hope it goes well.
Yeah, my bullet points were time wasted in Taco Bell. So obviously, if you don't know about me yet,
yeah, dude, Disney, I'm serious. That's got to just be a stupid number. It's really got to be a dumb number. And we almost did the Disney timeshare. That was the first time I realized I was an adult because we did the tour and got home and like my wife was all into it. And I'm like, this just seems like a really bad idea.
The timeshare? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't get park tickets, you just get hotel. And it's like you're spending a crap ton of money for 2 weeks out of the year and then nothing else comes with it. It was that moment when I'm an adult. I'm saying no.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you might as well just buy a house down in Orlando.
Yes.
And just rent it out as an Airbnb.
Yeah. All right, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can always listen if you download the Rock 1061 app. Get us in your in-home smart speaker. There's always the website, rock1061.com. So in a recent survey, 2,000 people were asked to name any superpower they wish they could have. So we've got that top 10. We're going to run down the top 10, and then we're going to power rank our 3 superpowers we'd like to have. So Should we start with 10 on this?
Yeah, let's go 10 to 1, yeah.
Number 10, super intelligence.
The hell, man? That should be right up in the top 3.
I agree, because if you're looking at some of the more intelligent people in the comic book world, superhero world, it's monster dumb intelligence. How smart these people are. So yeah, how is that 10?
The most popular superheroes are the ones who are essentially the smartest. The Hulk, Iron Man, Batman.
Yeah.
These are some of the smartest people in those universes, and that's why they are probably the most popular because, well, they can outsmart everyone that comes about them.
Number 9, shape-shifting.
That's boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you can become anybody, you can, maybe turn into different objects. I don't know. Come in handy.
We gonna turn into a rock?
Maybe. I just want a nap. Leave me alone. I'm a rock. Nobody's going to bother me.
Shape-shifting's boring. Get out of here.
All right, number 8 is super strength. I get it.
That's just a sick flex. That's like an alpha move.
Right.
If super strength does look cool, but you can't actually play any sports with it. It's just for beating up people, because no one's going to allow you to play sports if you got super strength. Don't everyone else, all the normies, they're not going to allow you to play. Look, Jimmy, the strong guy over there, you're not going to let him play football. He's going to wreck all of us. Got the super strength.
Super strength is one of those OG superpowers.
Yeah.
That I get in the beginning. It was oh, he's super strong. But now there's so many that have come since then to where it's kind of boring.
Okay.
I just think there's better options. I agree with what you're saying. There's
taking a
better
shot
options.
at super strength, but I get it. I get it.
Number 7, immortality. I don't think I want to be immortal.
Why not?
I don't want to live forever.
Wow.
Do you?
He's got very depressed there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be depressive.
I'll take live forever over, dying.
Well, no, I get that, but I'm just saying I don't know. I think
dying's kind of, final. It's the period at the end of the sentence. Not much after that.
Immortality, though, you're stuck around forever. I think after a while you're just going to get bored. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Set the world on fire. They can't kill you.
Number 6. The ability to communicate telepathically. Yeah, okay.
We're not good at communicating, with our words, let alone emails or anything else. We do not need to communicate telepathically.
No, I don't need that. Number 5, super healing abilities. This one, yes. All day long, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing as immortality.
Not
right?
necessarily. You don't guarantee to live forever with super healing abilities, but I think it would come in really handy.
Right.
Number 4, teleportation.
We talked about this the other day. I'm a big fan of teleportation. Bring it on.
I think it deserves to be a top 5 power because that's just handy.
Yeah.
It's not something you can necessarily abuse all that much. I guess you could. That's just day-to-day life. That's going to come in handy. Number 3, time travel. Also talked about this the other day. Fan of the time travel.
Yeah.
No?
I just once again, it's the whole butterfly effect thing. You go in the past. You step on a cockroach. That cockroach is supposed to kill someone. Then we had we had Hitler before we had Hitler.
Yeah.
It could have just been real bad.
That's fair. Number 2 on this list. These are the superpowers people wish they had. Number 2, the ability to fly.
Nah.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to fly?
I'm not a huge heights guy.
Okay.
Not a huge heights guy. So yeah, I'll pass on the flying.
Yeah, but if you have the ability to fly, you're safe. It's not like you're going to fall.
I know, but being able to fly, the whole concept is to get you to one place faster than you could normally travel.
Yeah.
I'll take the teleportation. I'll take that. Step into a thing. My body dissolves. It reforms in some other area. Cool. I'll do that.
I'm really surprised with number 1 on this list. I think people are just being really pervy. Invisibility.
Yeah, this is a big time pervy choice.
You only want to be invisible if you're going to spy on people, particularly probably naked people.
Were the 2,000 people in the survey in jail?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Is that where we get all these surveys from? Just people in jail? They have nothing else to do?
Invisibility, I don't want that. That's boring.
They can hide from their COs.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. The top 10 list of this survey of superpowers people would want. So we're going to power rank our top 3. That's coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Thanks for hanging out this morning, guys. Top 3, those power rankings of powers, superpowers we were just talking about. In the 8 o'clock hour, it's Fire Away Friday. Then we'll get into some trivia. And then top the 9 o'clock hour, the Daves show up from Debellation Brewing Company.
That'll be fun, man.
The people in jail get some money to spend at the vending machines. Yeah, to fill out surveys. I mean, honestly, that kind of sounds about right.
Yeah, I know the invisibility one, because, I mean, you're only going to spy on naked chicks. That's the only reason you want to be invisible.
Yeah, it's super pervy. And also, you go like rob banks.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Essentially, invisibility leads to being a criminal.
Yeah.
Jeremy says it would suck to live forever because you watch everyone you love die all the time.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The live forever thing, I think, would be tough. I don't know. I want to be a Time Lord if I could live forever, because you got the TARDIS, you can jump around, and you're not. There's not one consistent timeline. You're living in a bunch of different timelines. A bunch of different things could go on. If I had to live forever, make me a Time Lord. Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. What kind of stuff is going on at the Bob tent at Toyota Day that is near my office? Maybe I'll swing by. I'm going to have. What am I going to have?
Chapstick?
Yes, I do have chapstick. We're going to be showcasing this brand new tube of chapstick. It is actually a really nice flavor. I think it's like vanilla watermelon. I'm going to be giving away Wild Adventure tickets and then broadcasting live. You know, in case you're looking for a brand new vehicle, I'll be out there, most likely situated near the front door. So come over. We'll high five and stuff because the CDC will allow us. Oh, wait. The CDC said we don't have to wear masks anymore.
If you've been vaccinated.
Which I've been vaccinated.
Yeah.
I'll have a mask on me. I don't know if I'll wear it a ton. I'll wear it some. Whenever I think someone that I think doesn't look vaccinated, I'll put it on. And then, I mean, we're just going to be out there broadcasting live. I have copy points, but I haven't read them yet, so I'll figure it out. Invisibility would only work if you wouldn't register infrared waves. All right, nerd. Jesus Christ, Gibby. Bringing the room down. Tony says, did Connor get a new car via Toyota hookup? No, he hasn't yet.
No. We're looking into it. I have to get something new before early January because my wife and kid are going to Illinois to visit
June,
family.
You mean?
June. Yeah, January.
I was going to say, you got 7 months, pal.
Yeah, no, June. My wife and kid are going to Illinois to visit family and then going to Arkansas for freshman orientation. So need a new car by then.
Sounds like you're getting a new car next weekend.
Yeah. Dana's like, I'll just go start looking tomorrow since I'm busy. She's like, I'll just go start looking. I'm like, I don't care, go for it. Because it's like I knew what I wanted getting this new car because I was like, there's no pressure or stress. Now knowing I got to get one, it's like, give me air conditioning, give me Bluetooth. That's really all I need. It doesn't have to be an SUV. It doesn't have to be anything. Just something that I know is going to get them there safe. That's all at this point.
Yeah. Truck will be my next vehicle, but I'm not going to do a truck until next year. If not later.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go ahead and power rank your superpowers. Rhett, thanks for doing that already. Rhett's would be fly, strength, and teleport. But if you guys want to, please go ahead and power rank your top 3 superpowers. It doesn't even have to be on the list that we mentioned, but things like super intelligence, shape shifting, super strength, immortality, the ability to communicate telepathically, super healing, time travel, flying, invisibility. Those are all options. What up, Wanda? I'm having my coffee before I go home. Can someone freeze time? Sure. We'll work on that for you. Still feel like the front of my brain hasn't woken up yet. Jesus Christ. Shoot lasers from my eyes? That would be sick. Wait, maybe not. My lazy eye looks whatever it wants. That could be dangerous. That's true. So yesterday, my buddy shot me a picture of a contact lens that he works at an eye office that they found in the back of someone's eye. So hopefully that won't be an issue for your laser eyes. If for some reason you lost a contact.
Oh, yeah.
Could be really bad for you. Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys, for dropping in your power rankings of your superpowers. How much time we got, Cotter?
We've got 3 minutes.
Okay. I'm just going to bounce out for a quick second
sure.
just so I can drink real quick. Oh, that's me. This is you.
All right, we'll run down our power rankings here in just a bit. Thank you guys for participating. After 8 o'clock, we're going to talk about dating with pets. There's a survey about take from single people how they would break up with somebody if they were told they had to get rid of their pet. So we're going to do that. We've got Fire Away Friday, songs from 2006. That's the year we're highlighting this weekend for our 20th anniversary weekend. Songs to pick from are Blue October, Hate Me, Supermassive Black Hole from The Muse, or Woman from Wolfmother. So we'll play one of those songs. You guys can still vote right now at the Cotter and Marshall page on Facebook, or you can drop them in the text or in the chat. Does Superman have the best of all of them? I know, right, man? He's just like, it's like, we're just going to give this guy just about everything. I don't think he can be invisible, right? Which I don't think is a good one anyway, but he's fast, lasers, indestructible, can fly, super breath. Yeah. So the survey, and we'll get to it here after 8, but let me bring it up here. 2,000 people, 67% would dump someone. This 67% would dump someone if their pet didn't like them. But yeah, I've seen several to where, somebody came into a relationship and said, it's me or the dog. And I'm sorry, if it's a new relationship, I ain't choosing you over my dog. Dog wins every time. Exactly. Hey, Dub, traffic sucks. Where you at? All right, guys, got about a minute 20. Come back in with our power rankings of superpowers. I want a superpower to open my wallet and there be money in it all the time. Amen, Andrew. Yes. I need that. It's part of the reason I hate Superman. He's just a cheat code. Truth. Yeah, I can't say I've ever been a huge Superman guy. Dave came in and superpower. He wants fire. All right, we got about 30 seconds.
I was just talking to our sales guy, our third favorite sales manager, Mike.
Yep.
He said there was a guy living in this. There's like a little wooded area right behind the radio station.
Yeah.
He said there was a guy that was like living back there.
Oh, shoot.
Said he was out there having a smoke and he saw him coming out.
Interesting. All right, guys, be right back. We're talking superpowers this morning on the Cotter and Marshall Show. What superpowers would you like to have? Marshall and I are going to power rank our top 3 superpowers. Big thanks to everybody commenting on the chat, hanging out on the stream with their power rankings of their top 3. Marshall, would you like to start?
No, I defer to you, good sir. Let's have you go.
All right, number 3 for me on my power rankings of superpowers is the ability to pause time. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking for superpowers to get rich. I'm not looking for superpowers to beat up on people. I just want to make my life easier. Pausing time, the ability to chill out, or, maybe I'm running late for something. Pause time.
Sure.
Going back to driving hours at a time. Pause time. I can get to my destination, and not lose any time on the trip. So I think pausing time, simple power, may not be sexy, but you know what? It's going to come in handy.
Superpower number, I guess it would be 3. Yeah, that's your number 3. Number 3 for me. Remember Star Trek where they would be able to go up to this hole in the wall, and they would be like, I would like veal parmesan. I think that's gonna be my superpower. I would like my superpower, number 3, power rank to be, would be the power to just produce in front of me the meal of my choice.
I like that.
Cooking sometimes takes way too long. Kind of goes back to the whole time thing. I would like burritos to show up in front of me whenever I winked. There you go. Boom, burritos.
Room full of burritos.
Yeah.
You get something in your eye. It's like everybody gets a burrito.
Yeah. I mean, but sometimes it's sushi.
And it's
pretty much those two items specifically. Yeah.
All right, number 2 on my list. Now, this is where I, kind of go off that path of, not trying to conquer everything. The ability to steal other people's powers. So I figure if I got powers, other people has powers. So, it's like, I just want to steal yours. So if I need to teleport somewhere, I'm going to steal this dude's power.
That's like the cheat code.
Right?
You essentially, you went up, down, down, left, right, BA, start.
Yeah. So, I mean, if, somebody can fly and I wanted to fly for the day, I'm going to take your power. The ability to steal other people's powers because I want them all.
All right. Power ranking number 2 for me, it has to be super intelligence. Or like when guys like you try to come to me and try to steal my powers.
Yes.
I want to wear like the suit coat that absolutely knocks you out. Essentially, it's like the electric gate of superhero stealing dummies like you who try to come up and steal my super intelligence. You touch me and you get absolutely blasted back like 15 feet. I just want that super intelligence. I want to know what you're thinking before you think you think.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
Number 1 on my list is easy. Once again, it's all about making my life easier. The ability to heal yourself as I get older.
Is there something wrong with you right now?
No, why?
You've mentioned healing yourself. Do you have?
Well, because it was on the list
tumor or something?
No, it was on the list previously, but no, it easily tops my list. It's like I don't need to live forever. Wolverine doesn't live forever per se. He just has the ability to heal himself. So as I get older, I'm sore more often than I'm not. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to be sore anymore. So you know what? If I could heal my back, heal my knees, heal my neck, oh, dude, that would be the best superpower ever.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with teleportation is a really good one because I hate like sitting on flights for like 6 to 10 hours at a time. Now I'm going to go immortality. If I have immortality, I don't have to worry about time anymore, right? Especially when it comes like, I'll get to that next year. I'm like, I never have to think that ever again. Like I'll get to it, I don't know, in a couple decades when I care.
Yeah, but I mean, you just have to be around for everything. I think after a while you get bored.
No, I mean,
how do you not get bored?
They're always constantly making new people. I'll love new people. It's fine. If I love someone in the past that I really, I'll put a picture of them in my wallet. How about that?
It's so nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
Picture in my wallet.
Yeah, picture my wallet. There you go.
I don't know, man.
I'm the least unsentimental person in the history of man. I just don't care.
Fair points. All right, coming up after 8 o'clock, we are going to get to Fire Away Friday. This weekend, our 20th anniversary weekend, highlighting songs from 2006. So you can still vote for 3 different songs, one of which will play in the 8 o'clock hour. You can go to the Cotter and Marshall Facebook page and vote. Blue October, Hate Me, Muse, Supermassive Black Hole, or Wolfmother's Woman. Vote now. We'll get to Fire Away Friday after 8 o'clock. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning, Rock 106.1.
Red has a serious superpower here. Go ahead. If it's
Rock 106.1, hello.
Yeah. The superpower.
Yeah.
You have to use all your brain. I mean, we use, 12% of our brain?
That's actually just a myth. You do use all of your brain.
I know, but can you imagine if we could do all of our brain? Then all the superpowers come true.
They're just waiting to be unlocked in our gray matter.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, now, what am I voting on?
What do you, you can vote on songs, but you got to do that on well, you can vote here. Do you want to hear Blue October, Hate Me, Muse, Supermassive Black Hole, or Wolfmother's Woman?
Oh, Wolfmother, all the way.
All right, we'll put that down for a vote.
All right, man.
All right,
man. Got to run. See it.
He sounds like he was like talking through a pillow. I couldn't understand half the things he said. Look, Andrew just came in. He goes, so it may not be easier to say on by the radio, but you'll know it's me. Good morning, boys. This is my new Twitch username just for you lovely people. So, our buddy Sean changed his handle to Horny for Smoked Meats.
Love it. Well played. Well played.
With immortality, would you have a way to die? Like maybe only this dagger can kill me?
You know what? Having an out. Good idea. Because, I think eventually you just get bored. I just don't, I don't know. I think it'd be hard.
I don't know. I mean, things are always move forward, right? So there's always technology, and there's always all of this. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I'd like to be around to see some of the crazy stuff that comes our way.
Derek Jensen hit us up with a message on our Facebook page. Best superpower. No one can lie to me. Want to know the truth about Area 51? Who's eating my leftover Chinese in the work fridge? Whose dog is crapping in my yard? All the answers, all the time. It's actually pretty solid.
There's some things I think I would like to be constantly lied to about. So, Marshall, you're looking skinny today. Thanks. Greg says 800-pound Marshall wearing a cape. Hey, Greg, as we know, I'm salad boy now, so obviously I'm looking pretty good. How dare you? Greg actually mentioned something pretty good. How about the ability to see the future?
Yeah. I think that is actually, I don't know. Could be frightening, but yes, I think it's a good one.
Looks like A-Dub is on his way into work, which is terrible news for our bathroom. He does say he's hit 2 different accidents. It looks like on the way here. So actually, I guess that's kind of good for us. If we do need to use the bathroom, it's time to use it now. We got some time. Yeah, before A-Dub shows up. I just don't understand, like, this man comes into work like he just ate 7 meals from the Taste of India next door, but he's ate none. Raven Dantes, it's against your name of salad boy to eat burritos, Marshall. I know, that's why I haven't had a burrito, man. I did kind of eat parts of a burrito last night. It's just the shell that sucks. Here's the thing. You know what? You want $1 million fucking idea right now? Let's throw this out here. No, let's throw it out. Tortilla shells are like 700 fucking calories, right?
Yeah.
Make a tortilla shell that's a diet tortilla shell. Someone fucking find out how to make a 0-calorie tortilla shell, and that's a $1 billion idea.
Yeah.
But it's got to taste good.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Well, that's always the challenge. I mean, it's hard to find that. So I forgot about this. So A-Dub bought us new toilet paper for the bathroom. So I think he's trying to, appease and trying to smooth things over from wrecking it. No pun intended. Yeah, from wrecking it yesterday.
No, I saw the picture that he sent, and it's an embarrassing move on his behalf.
Well, I mean, he said he was going to do it when we had we talked about toilet paper, last month or something.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was going to do that last month, but he finally got around to it.
Essentially, what happened yesterday here at the office was a war crime. And the thing is, the embarrassing thing is, no one's brought it up except for me.
What do you mean?
Aaron, our boss, Aaron.
Right.
War crime. Essentially tried to murder all of us yesterday.
No, I get that.
Some of us will never be the same, mentally or physically. And then he sent us a picture with new toilet paper like it was just going to make it better. I'm just saying, that's not good enough. Not good enough, Aaron.
No, Greg, I have all that at my house. Yeah, I wasn't going to share that with anybody. It's all at my house. That's mine.
Our listener, Greg, came out to our broadcast of the opening of Debellation Brewing Company and brought Cotter all this great toilet paper because Cotter was complaining about how bad it is here.
It's fantastic. No, I was greedy as hell on that. That wasn't me yesterday. What?
Yeah, here's both of our faces right now.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, are you saying it was Mike? Was that our third favorite sales guy? Because he didn't really accept blame for that at all.
It was not Mike. Mike was dipshit Marshall. I'm just saying, man. You are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal.
I mean, Mac. Oh, I felt so bad. No, I'm gonna pipe that. Mac went in there yesterday, and we all knew how bad it was.
I thought she was gonna. I thought all of her hair was gonna fall out.
She came out and was just like, nope. No.
Are the roofers coming in and using the bathroom? I don't know. That's what Aaron will say, though. I'll be like, oh, dipshit Marshall was the roofers the whole time. Going back to the tortilla thing, yeah, Mission does make a 25-calorie corn tortilla. I'm talking zero. Get it down to zero. Make me a diet tortilla shell. That's $1 billion idea.
I agree with that. I mean, are you okay with corn tortillas?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of people just don't.
Corn taco shells. I mean, have I had a corn tortilla before? Jake wasn't here, dude. Why? No, now he's just making up lies.
I was going to say, he wasn't here. This happened before 10.
Yeah.
We all know Jake does not show up before 10.
Jake doesn't show up until like 10:30.
I mean, he showed up yesterday. Why?
Yeah.
Free ice cream.
For our manager's meeting, Jake doesn't show up till 10:30, and it starts at 10. You think he's going to show up before? Get the fuck out of here. You liar. You're a liar. Don't even show up today. I think traffic is trying to tell you something. Go the fuck home. You liar. Get the fuck out of calling me a dipshit. Get the fuck out of here. He tried to shit blame Jake. There's only 2 guys in this office that can shit blame Jake, and these guys right here. Don't let Jake's name come out of your mouth. Tony says your neighbors have a bathroom. You can escape to the event of bombs. You just don't bomb ours.
Never let Aaron in.
No, never let Aaron in.
No, you're screwed. He's going to hit up Taco Bell and several other Mexican restaurants on his way to work.
Marshall's superpower is getting whatever food he wants to appear in front of him. This is accompanied by the other powers: hypertension, obesity, and diabetes. And you have to say it, Will from Beverly Hills. Hey, you know what? When I use that superpower to get you sober, when you get wasted at Debellation Brewing Company, you'll be thanking me, Greg.
I ate up his band.
Hey, can we ban A-Dub from our own bathroom?
No, we need to know. Oh, Jesus. Who has the truth power? We need it. We need it.
I can't believe he tried to shit blame Jake. That's offensive.
Oh, man.
It's like that Palmetto rifle commercial. Offensive.
Oh, shite.
No, indeed. Indeed, shite. Oh, that was good. That was good, guys. All right, coming back into the 8 o'clock hour, we got a story about dating with pets, and then we're jumping right into Fire Away Friday. If you've not voted yet, you can vote on the chat if you want. There's 3 songs we're looking to play from the weekend. I thought we were doing 2007 this weekend. Am I crazy? You told me last week we were doing 2006 on...
Is that what it is? Let me see.
I got to go back and look at our text messages. I don't know why that just popped in my head.
No, that's fair.
Where are you?
Ooh.
Oh, no, you're right. It's
okay.
I asked for on May 6th. I go, is it 04 or 05 this weekend? You said 05.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the following weekend. Yeah, it's 06. No, you're right.
Cool.
Sorry, my bad.
That's all good. I'm going to mention the concert here at the top of the hour. No, I guess we're doing it next break. Never mind. We'll mention it here.
This is the first break of the 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Be right back. Today is your last day to participate in Foo for Bonnaroo. You can score 3-day passes and hotel for the Bonnaroo Music Festival that goes down in September. All you got to do is text us the name of the Foo Fighters song we play at the top of each hour. The text number, 800-394-1061. The final top of the hour Foo Fighters song will be played at 5 o'clock. So you still got plenty of time to text in and potentially win tickets and hotel for Bonnaroo. Now, there was another survey recently done. This was a survey of single people, and they were asked about dating with pets. And I found this kind of interesting. 7 in 10 people said have dated someone their pet didn't like. I mean, have you ever had your pet not like somebody?
I don't know. I don't actually. When I first started dating my wife, I had a dog named Gov, and I don't think my dog loved her at first.
Okay.
But I think after the second or third trip, we were sitting down watching the TV show Lost. Remember that one?
I do.
And he actually started humping her leg. So I think eventually true love blossomed.
63% of people say their pet has saved them from dating the wrong person. So maybe Gov was trying to tell you something. I don't know. Another one that said 67% would dump someone if their pet didn't like them. I find that really interesting. I don't know. Are you ready to go that far?
I've heard stories about this, but I mean, generally it revolves around, I don't know, like people with cats. Like there'll be chicks with cats. Like, oh, doesn't like this guy brought home, so we're over. Now, the obvious signs that your pet doesn't like someone is they won't go near them, they claw or bite, or they growl or hiss. My dog loves everybody. He doesn't do any of those things to anybody. He's like, I'm just going to lick your face. Well, that's why you and your dog, I mean, essentially, your dog is like a reflection of you. So, I mean, you and your dog, they have the same amount of brain cells. You just like everyone. You're never too high or too low. That's why you're always you. Is that? I don't know if that's science. I don't know if that's a compliment. No, it is. 69% of people said they'd rather have a fight with their significant other than a fight with their pet. Yeah. I love my pet. I love my pet. Oh, you fell right into it. No, but I mean, I don't know. Can you get in a fight with your pet? You can get mad at your pet. Yeah, I can't say I'm ever getting a fight with my pet. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think the whole thing is an animal can't really retort, can't fight back in a non-physical way. So like that's why you like fighting with someone else, because you could have a good verbal jousting match. Your dog just looks at you after a while and then usually runs off. That's true. Now, if you were single and had a pet and you were getting into a new relationship, and the person you were starting to date came in and said, "Look, I don't get along with the pet. Pet's got to go." Yeah, I don't get along with you. You're out. Right? Yeah. The pet always wins in that situation, right? You know what a great thing is? To come into a new relationship and start giving people ultimatums about pets that they love. You know what? If you got a cat allergy or a dog allergy, that should be on one of the things that you should have on your dating profile, or that's one of the first things you should tell me. I think that's fair. I got pets. Are you allergic? Or hey, I can't have a cat around me. All right, see you later. Yeah, I love my cat more than you. Yeah, you're new to this. Well, I mean, I don't love your cats more than you. I don't love my cats at all. Coming up next, we got Fire Away Friday. Also going to talk about the 20th anniversary concert we've got going on with Rock 106.1. Details in a few. Bring me the horizon. It's Teardrops, Rock 106.1. Yeah, especially. Yeah, I mean, if anyone comes to a relationship like, your dog's just not going to work. I don't like pit bulls. I'm like, well, I don't like you that much. Yeah. No, I get that. But that stuff is usually like hammered out pretty early on in the courting process. I mean, yeah, you could have a couple one night stands or a couple whatevers with that person, but the moment they like meet your animal, your ride or die animal, they're like, nah, that's not going to work for me. Like, yeah, you're not going to work for me. Sort that out real quick. How are we looking on votes? I'll go back and check in a second here. God. Are you telling the computer to stop? I am. You know you're the one that's moving it, right? No, I wasn't moving that. The computer, for whatever reason, I was clicking on highlighting things and trying to move them, but would highlight them and would go to hit the move button and they would no longer be highlighted. Oh. It was, All right, guys, so we're moving into Fire Away Friday. Once again, your choices today are songs from 2006, which we're going to highlight this weekend for the 20th anniversary of Rock 106.1. Your choices are Blue October's Hate Me, Muse's Supermassive Black Hole, or Wolf Mother's Woman. So if you would like, go ahead and drop your votes into our chat today, and then we will choose the song to play with the most votes. I think right now, Wolf Mother possibly is in the lead. I think. Yeah, so we were tied between Hate Me and Wolf Mother on Facebook, and then Dave voted for Wolf Mother on the phone. So technically, Wolf Mother is leading. Raven Dantes goes Blue October. Andrew says Wolf Mother. Wolf Mother actually had good music other than that was played on the radio, or maybe I was just high all the time back then. No, Wolf Mother was excellent. Actually, who are they going on tour with? They're going on tour with a big name. Shit, I forget. They're going to be a part of a tour with a bigger name. I just forget the name of the band. The important part. Is it Stained? Are they part of that? Let's see. I think it's possibly Stained.
So to be Stained in Corn, is that the one? If they're going to do that?
Yeah. Or they're not part of that tour. I thought
it's just something different with Stained.
Yeah. Tony votes for Wolf Mother as well. Who is Wolf Mother touring with?
Primus.
That's it. Yeah,
Primus, Wolf Mother, and the Sword.
Yeah, they're doing that. That's the Rush tribute shows.
Oh, right.
That'd be a great show for you to go see, man.
It would be a great show.
We had tickets to go to that show prior to the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then I think my contact got fired. Because everyone in the entertainment industry got laid off.
Got let go, yeah.
And I don't think he was ever brought back. So I guess I could shoot an email, see if it goes anywhere.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right, we've got the 20th anniversary concert coming up Saturday, July 3rd, Trustee's Garden. We've teamed up with Connect Savannah. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's like the first big rock show in forever, and it's the first big show in town post-pandemic.
No, let's lay some big claims on it. It is the first rock concert that's worth going to in 2021 in the Savannah area.
No, 100%.
I think that's very, very fair to claim. You got Puddle of Mud. You have Filter. I'm a huge fan of Filter. I've never seen them live before. I'm so excited to see those guys live. Sponge, which I've never seen before.
Great live.
Local band Lilac. Those guys are really excited. Also, they own a food truck.
I know,
fun
right?
fact. So those guys are going to be opening the show. So we have 4 great bands for you guys to check out for only $25 right now.
Yeah, you can get your tickets at rock1061.com or etix.com. Now, that $25 price, there's a limit on those amount of tickets. So if you don't want to pay more, which I don't blame you, get them for $25. Save some money. Get some beer or water at the show. Get those tickets now. So once again, rock1061.com or etix.com. It is the Rock 1061 20th anniversary concert. Puddle of Mud, Filter, and Sponge on Saturday, July 3rd. All right, this weekend we have another 20th anniversary weekend of Rock 1061, highlighting songs from 2006 at the top of every hour. So for Fire Away Friday, we've got 3 songs from 2006 for you to pick from. We're going to play one of them here in a bit. You still got time to vote. Blue October and Hate Me. I love that song. You're a little burned out on it.
It's like Danzig's Mother for me. Like those 2 songs, I am burnt out on. I love those guys.
Right.
I'm just burnt out.
Muse, Supermassive Black Hole.
Amazing song.
It's great stuff. And then Wolf Mother and Woman.
Another great song. We just looked them up. They're actually touring with Primus this year.
Yeah,
so.
That's awesome. All right, so you can vote now for one of those songs. Drop your vote in the chat on the stream or at the Cotter and Marshall Facebook page. Fire Away Friday is coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I couldn't agree more, Andrew. Filter hopefully is fantastic live. I'm guessing you've seen him before? Oh, look, one of the 2 Daves showed up. What up, dude? Greg votes for Muse. You want to add that to the tally?
Okay. I would say Wolf Mother is up over Blue October by just a bit right now.
Okay.
Muse would need several more votes.
Man, Supermassive Black Hole is an amazing song.
And then Gibby comes in with Muse.
Nice. So Dave and Dave stopping by here for beer for breakfast. They should be here. Hopefully, Dave, although you are watching us on the stream, hopefully you are on transit on the way over from Richmond Hill. They'll be coming in just before 9 o'clock. They'll join us on the live stream first. As you guys know, everything happens kind of on the stream first before we jump into our on-air stuff with beer for breakfast. Phil also votes for Muse.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So you got 3 Muse votes right there. Dave goes in or out. Perfect. Dave, once you're here, just message me, man.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so up next, we're playing your Fire Away Friday choice. Then we'll play some trivia. Are you smarter than a community college dropout trivia? Hook you up with some more tickets to go check out professional bull riding in Jacksonville next Saturday. And then we'll have the guys in from Debellation Brewing Company, Dave and Dave. They'll be coming in with some amazing beers. We're going to try them out. I'm actually going to go there Saturday in case anyone wants to join in Saturday after the King of the Hog barbecue. I'm going to go there and have some beers after that event. So feel free to come hang out at Debellation Brewing Company afterwards. And then we'll wrap the show up with Marshall's Music and News, and we'll get you guys right into your weekend. You can tell Charles is having a good day. Earlier in the show, he mentioned about breaking customers' fingers, and now he's looking at doing bourbon for breakfast. So, Sean, thanks for that picture, buddy.
Okay.
Did you ever find your cord that you're missing?
No. I can't say I've necessarily looked overly hard for it, though, either.
It's the cord that was in your car? Do you think it got stolen?
No, because I had it after that. I think
okay.
I just misplaced it somewhere.
Or maybe you left your car open again and someone stole that car?
Just the cord. Upcoming events. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Goddamn. Rush Tribute at Coach's Corner. I really thought about going, but I'm like,
Oh, tomorrow night?
Yeah. I'm gone all day long on Saturday. I'd really hate to be like, hey, honey, see you later. I'm going to leave again.
Take her to Rush.
I don't think she's kind of like you when it comes to Rush.
I have gone and seen Rush in concert live at the MGM Grand. She can go see a tribute version of it.
That's true.
At Coach's Corner.
That's true.
Now, did I pay for the tickets? No.
Yeah.
But I did get off my ass, drive down to the Strip, and take my wife to go see Rush. So.
Okay. And Bree has a bone to pick with the Magic 8 Ball.
What? Who does?
Wanda, excited to see y'all tomorrow. My 3 older kids will be going. Bree has a bone to pick with the Magic 8 Ball.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring it with me tomorrow? I will. Do you want me to take you to the King of the Hog event? My sources say no.
Magic 8 Ball ain't stupid.
All right. I'd hate to, like, take it against its will. You know, that's kidnapping.
It is.
I don't want to kidnap the Magic 8 Ball.
No, excited to see you two, Wanda. That'll be awesome. All right, coming up, a couple more commercials, or one more commercial, and then we got Ghost and Square Hammer.
Wanda goes, my kid was pissed at you, Marshall. I told her it was all on the ball. All right, well, you know what? How much time we got?
We've got 4 minutes.
Oh, we got some time. All right, guys. So here's the deal. This weekend, lots of stuff to do. UFC 262 is on Friday night or Saturday night as well.
God damn.
So there's tons of stuff to watch, get out and do. Obviously, we have the Mothers Against Drunk Driving 5K at South Effingham High School in Guyton that we're going to be at tomorrow hosting. And then we're going out to the King of the Hog thing, which we're hosting and judging.
Yep.
So obviously, we're very busy tomorrow. Then afterwards, I'm going to get probably day drunk, slightly night drunk. Yeah, at Debellation Brewing Company. So here's the deal. I got the Magic 8 Ball right here. If you have any questions about your weekend, maybe about what you should do in a yes or no styled format, go ahead and ask me those questions, and I'll have the Magic 8 Ball answer them. Once again, it's not me or him answering. It's the Magic 8 Ball. Blame the Magic 8 Ball.
Wanda's got one there. My daily question, will Tony be a dick all weekend?
Will Tony, I'm guessing that's her husband, be a dick all weekend? Oh, no. As I see it, yes. Yes, Tony will be a dick all weekend. I'm sorry to tell you that, Wanda.
So sorry.
All right, guys, go ahead and drop your questions into the chat. The Magic 8 Ball is generally never wrong. I'm not gonna, it's like, I think it's running about 80%. 80
That's good odds.
or it's pretty good.
Yeah.
She goes, fucking figure. All right, guys, once again, drop in your questions, and I'll ask the Magic 8 Ball your questions that you drop into the chat.
All right, we got about 3 minutes. I'm going to remind everybody about the drunk line, and then we'll play our Fire Away Friday song. So far, it is Wolf Mother still. We got a midweek day drunk line call this week.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. So one of the guys who have been saying he's going to call in forever finally called in, and I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Did he lay it on thick?
I don't know. He was just really drunk.
Cool.
It was him rambling and then turning to someone else, talking to them, trying to figure out what to say, coming back, and was incoherent.
Okay.
So a quality drunk line on Monday.
Yeah, let's creatively keep that.
And then we had the guy that emailed us about called about Shamu a couple weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
He called yesterday at a way too early of a time. I mean, not that we're judging, but still. So we got a couple to pick from on Monday.
You know, day drinking's kind of a thing here. I went and picked up a check at the Barrel House South like a month ago. So our sales guy who handles Barrel House South, he doesn't live currently in the area. So I go down and pick up checks for him every once in a while because I'm a real nice guy. And it gives me a reason to get the hell out of the office. So I went down there and picked up a check, and they open at 11 a.m., Barrel House South. There was a chick in there who literally did a Jaeger bomb, and not like the traditional Jaeger bomb. She did the thing where she cracked open a Red Bull, drove a knife in the side of the can, drank some, and then poured at least 2.5 shots of Jägermeister in it, and then chugged it all like the can shot.
Yeah, I think that's
the old school.
I think that's a thing there at Barrel House because I've seen other people do that type of shot there. But no, I get it.
She went heavy with it, and it was 11 a.m. out there. They looked at me, and I'm like, nope.
A-Dub, will the boss come in? Hold on as long as possible. Let it brew and drop the biggest bomb today.
So wait, now are you admitting to doing it? All right.
I don't know what to think.
Will our boss blow up the bathroom today at work? Concentrate and ask again. Will our boss absolutely devastate and make us all go running for the building because of how large and stinky of a shit he'll take? As I see it, yes.
Tony, A-Dub's Magic 8 Ball is not needed for that answer. It's true.
Our chat just went out.
All right, guys, got about 30 seconds. Come back. Got our Fire Away Friday song. Excuse me. Then it is time to play some trivia. All right, guys, be right back. About 40 minutes away from Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner. We got Dave and Dave from Debellation Brewing stopping by today. Can't wait for that. Now, of course, this weekend, if you're out drinking, be safe. Don't drink and drive, but also partake in the Rock 1061 Drunk Line. It's very simple. You give us a call, 800-394-1061, and leave us a voicemail.
You know what the best part about it is, Cotter?
What?
It's free.
It is true.
Yeah. The alcohol, you got to pay for it, but the drunk line, absolutely free. Memories last forever. Let's face it. And you can leave one with us, and that we'll share with everyone here at Rock 1061.
We got our very first really solid day drunk voicemail earlier this week.
Now, kids don't appreciate, all you youngins out there, you don't appreciate day drinking like us older folk. Man, day drinking is the best. Nothing is better than day drinking.
No, because it means you can go to bed by 9.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good when you're like, you know what? I'm going to fall asleep on the couch at 7. Yeah, no one's judging me. Screw you.
So the drunk line, what we're saying, not just for the weekend.
No.
You get a good day drunk on a Tuesday, give us a call. Leave that voicemail.
1,000%.
All right, Fire Away Friday today. Songs from 2006. It's the year we're going to highlight this weekend for our 20th anniversary weekend. The songs were Blue October Hate Me, Muse, Supermassive Black Hole, or Wolf Mother and Woman. Muse made a last-second push with some votes, but not enough.
Ah, damn.
We're going Wolf Mother. This is Woman, Fire Away Friday. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
It's weird. I don't think my chat logged me out, and now I don't think it's
not updating.
It's not updating because we're definitely not the same. The last one I got was from Charles.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't gotten any of those messages.
Even right. Raven Dantes, I agree. Day drinking, getting drunk early, and then sleep like a baby early. Done and done. Greg, does Debellation have my sponsor stuff ready? I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll ask Dave personally for you
when he gets in. All right, we got about 2 minutes, and then we're going to play some trivia. Get somebody on the line. Play Are You Smarter Than the Community College Dropout?
Concentrate, Marshall's arch nemesis. Screw you. Yeah, I don't know why.
No ice cream cake. Why no ice cream cake? What happened? Do we have an issue? Oh, are you talking because the stream went down?
No, it was weird. Like, so my chat logged me out for some reason, and then when I logged back in, it's not updating. So I'm actually not getting any new messages right now.
Okay.
Not at least on OBS, which is the system we use to hang out and chat away with you guys, at least on my side.
Greg Geiger, Dave, is the guy who was asking about it. That's weird. I don't know.
Let me...
It's not a Tim issue. That's a Marshall user headspace error. Damn. Raven Dante's coming at you.
Freaking brutal day, man. Hold on. Let me do another one of these, log outs, log back in type.
All right, we got about a minute. We got time if we want to shoot the shit here.
Technically, I'm going to have like 3 minutes. Coming at we're going right into trivia here. Okay, yeah, we're running a little early.
Yeah, so we've got time.
All right. Well, I'm going to figure that out later. I could just look at Twitch for the meantime about.
Yeah. I could see the message, Rhett, but I'm just on Twitch, so. Ooh, sounds like A-Dub's in the building. A-Dub is in the building.
All right. I've got to get trivia up real quick.
Did you ask the Magic 8 Ball about my stuff? Oh, we did not.
We'll get to it after trivia here.
All right, guys. We'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, Cotter and Marshall Show. Don't forget, each and every day we stream the show. You can join the Horde. That's everybody who hangs out on the stream all day long or all show long, and it's just a lot of fun, man. So Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, like, follow, and subscribe. We're on the stream constantly. So if a song's playing, if the commercials are going, we're interacting with everybody on the stream. Today's been a great day for that.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a really good day, so thanks to everybody who's been hanging out this morning. It is a lot of fun. Right now, though, got to shift our focus over to some trivia. Are you smarter than community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. I'm happy to say I think both of us have been on a really nice run as of late.
Yeah, I don't think we have any losses to our names in the last 2 weeks, so let's definitely lose today.
Let's kick off the weekend with a loss.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to play, give us a call right now, 800-394-1061. The first person through is playing trivia. Somebody's already there, ready to go. So let's do this. Trivia is coming up next, all brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061. All right, whoever's there, just hang on for a second. Let me get this ready. I can't hear you yet. I just want to make sure we've got everything good. All right, Rock 1061, who's this?
Lonnie.
Lonnie, how's it going, man? Been a while.
Yeah, it's going good.
Who do you want to take on today, myself or Marshall?
Well, I'm going to go with Marshall today.
Okay, cool. All right.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right, he's going to put on the headset. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Your time will start as soon as I finish question number 1. If there's a question you don't know, feel free to say pass. And if there's time at the end, we'll come back to it, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. It's multiple choice. What symbol on a traditional keyboard is also known as an octothorpe? The @ symbol, the hashtag, or a backslash?
@ symbol.
Incorrect. Which team was the most recent expansion team in the NBA, joining the league in 2004?
Oh, man. Magic?
Incorrect. What is the largest ocean on the planet?
I believe it's the Atlantic.
Incorrect. Dead or alive? Former NFL coach and player Don Shula.
Dead.
Correct. What 2 colors of pills were Neo offered in the movie The Matrix?
Red and blue.
Correct. Multiple choice. How many Grammys did Elvis Presley win in his career? 3, 5, or 13?
5.
Incorrect. What place are the Atlanta Braves currently in the NL East? This was as of yesterday, so I'm going to have to double check this answer.
fifth place.
Fifth place. That, I think, is incorrect. So, all right, man. You got 2 right, Marshall. Lonnie got 2 right.
Okay.
It's a rough day. It's okay. It's okay, Lonnie. Marshall was like, today's a good day to lose. Maybe he gets 1. There's a shot.
At least maybe we tie.
There
How about
you
this? I'm going to shoot for the tie. I feel good about this.
All right, Lonnie, hang tight. We'll be right back to you, okay?
All right.
Hold on. There's one thing I have to check.
Okay.
Don't look.
I'm looking away. I'll look over here.
Because I forgot I wrote this the other day, and I forgot this question was on here. I just want to make sure we're good.
Oh, we also need to update the board for Tim's since last studio incident board.
Okay. All right, Marshall, 7 questions, 60 seconds. Your time will start as soon as I finish question number 1, which is multiple choice. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
What symbol on a traditional keyboard is also known as an octothorpe? The @ symbol, hashtag, or backslash?
Hashtag.
That is correct.
Oh.
What team was the most recent expansion team in the NBA, joining the league in 2004?
The Charlotte Bobcats?
That is correct.
Yes.
What is the largest ocean on the planet?
Pacific.
Correct. Dead or alive, former NFL player and coach Don Shula.
Oh. I don't know. Dead?
Correct. What 2 colors of pills were Neo offered in the movie The Matrix?
Oh, red and blue.
Correct. Multiple choice. How many Grammys did Elvis Presley win in his career? 3, 5, or 13?
Grammys. 5?
Incorrect. What place are the Atlanta Braves currently in the NL East?
I don't know. Third?
Incorrect. You would have gotten the quiz the other day, would have been correct. All right, that is Lonnie. Unfortunately, that's nowhere close to a tie. That is 6 out of 7.
Today was a terrible day.
Wait, I got like 5 out of 7. I got a couple wrong, right?
No, you just got the 1 wrong.
Yeah, he got at least 2 wrong.
Did he?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I missed.
Oh, you got that. I'm sorry. 5 out of 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a math guy.
Not a math guy. We did know you lost though. All right, Lonnie. Here's the deal, man. I got some PBR professional bull riding tickets. We'll call you after the show and I'll hook you up with some. All right.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
All right, thanks, Lonnie. Talk to you later. All right, here are the correct answers for today's quiz. Yes, a hashtag is also known as an octothorpe. The Charlotte Bobcats, now once again the Hornets, were the latest or the last expansion team in the NBA. Pacific Ocean is the biggest. Don Shula unfortunately passed away May 4th, 2020. Neo gets offered red and blue pills. Elvis Presley only won 3 Grammys.
I was about to go high. I just
during
chose
his
the
career.
middle. Yeah.
And the Atlanta Braves currently in 4th place. When I wrote the quiz, they were in 3rd. But sorry.
Yeah, well, you know.
Had to update that answer.
When did you write the quiz?
I don't remember. Sometime this week. All right, we're back at it on Monday. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery, Rock 106.1.
All right, guys. Connor's going to edit that audio up, and then I'll go over records and stuff. Same stuff I do every single time. Hopefully my chat works. If not, I'll do it on Twitch.
All right, be right back.
There you go. Perfect. Both the Daves are coming in for beer for breakfast here in a little bit. Dave Goodell said, "Is that how you say it? Goodell? Yeah, Goodell. Yeah, good." Says, "I'm bringing you guys a Wendy's breakfast baconator." That's not a salad, Dave. You haven't been listening all. Community College Dropout Trivia. Obviously, you hear first on the stream, then we edit it up, we play it back on the air. So we'll have probably another 15, 20 minutes to kind of hang out here on the stream before we hit up beer for breakfast at the top of the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, I think that seems about right. All right. Let's see.
And my stream is back up and running on my system here. So I missed a bunch of comments. So
okay.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I had an issue where I wasn't able to see last 10 plus minutes of the chat here, but I'm just kind of going over everything with the chat. No, it looks pretty good. All right, cool. All right, yeah, like we said, we have Wilborn was just behind us. He just sent me a picture of us in studio while we were working, and that's creepy.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Actually, he sent this picture where he was giving us the middle finger.
Way to encourage your team to do a good job.
Yeah, I definitely won't send that to HR.
Wow.
All right. Beer for breakfast coming up here in just a few moments once again with the Daves from Debellation Brewing Company. I know they're bringing in some crazy stuff. I think they have like a habanero mango beer they're bringing in, plus all sorts of other cool stuff. Can't wait to try it.
Jeremy Boucher out at Splitfin wanted to send an invite to Splitfin Brewing in Midway. Sent that to the Rock page.
Send an invite to... Oh, for us to come out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let them know we've been.
We've been there. Yeah, eventually we need to get Jeremy in here to do beer for breakfast. Maybe we can get him in like July or something. We try to keep all like local breweries. We only try to do one a month, just so we're not overdoing it on the local brewery side.
Yeah.
But coming up next week, I mean, we have great guests coming up. Vince from Habersham Beverage, he's a beer connoisseur. He's going to be joining us in the coming weeks. We have Kevin from Service Brewing Company, Carly Wiggins from United, former owner, or I think she probably still owns a portion of Southbound. So, yeah, we have some great guests coming up in the next few weeks. Jeremy goes, sure, I'll come in. Yeah, beer for breakfast should be fun over the next few weeks. I think we're booked out through mid-June, and I think we have a few people that we just need to confirm. We'll be good up until at least the 20th anniversary show.
All right, responded there.
If I end up driving down, I'll bring you some Minnesota beers you could do for beer for breakfast. Yeah, bring them in, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So A-Dub's definitely in the bathroom at this point, right?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. All right, last hour of the show. Big weekend. Tons of stuff to do this weekend. You got King of the Hog tomorrow at Savannah Harley Davidson. We're going to be out hosting the Mothers Against Drunk Driving 5K over in Guyton at the high school, South Effingham High School. Their football field is amazing. Have you been out there before?
No,
it's incredible. Their whole facilities is incredible over there at that high school. It's like in the middle of nowhere. Like I was driving to get there, and like there's just like it's all country, and like there's some houses, here and there, and then there's just this massive high school in like the middle of nowhere.
Right.
At least for me. I mean, I don't go out there too much, so it was very cool to see. Going to be out there tomorrow morning. King of the Hog. UFC 262 is tomorrow night. And the weather's just going to be outstanding all weekend long.
Yeah, Coastal Empire Wrestling is at Coastal Empire Beer tonight.
Tonight.
They crown their first ever champion with a ladder match.
Wait, is it a heavyweight belt champion?
Yeah, it's
like a
their,
world
their
champion?
world champion, yeah. So they'll be their first.
So they don't have any other belts?
No.
Okay.
Yep, so this is their first championship. They're going to crown tonight. It is a ladder match. That'll be fun. They've never done one of those before.
Oh.
Hell yes.
And you said this is going to be outside?
Yeah, as of now, I don't say it's not going to rain. So yeah, the plan is to move it. There's just more room outside at Coastal than there is in. So yeah.
Interesting.
They did one show outside at Southbound. It was when they did the viewing. It's when the Good Brothers came down, and I'm just Doc. I guess just Doc Alice came down when they had the viewing of their pay-per-view. They did the wrestling outside, and then they had the screening inside of that.
That's cool.
So yeah,
did you go to that?
I did. It was fun.
Was there a lot of people there or no?
It was okay. There was a lot of people there for the wrestling because the wrestling part was free. The viewing of the pay-per-view was a little bit more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Or there was a cost on it. I shouldn't say more expensive. There's just a cost on it.
Right.
But yeah, not a bad crowd. They've done really well, though. They've really built a nice following, and their shows do really well. I'm excited that they've been able to bounce around to kind of some different locations.
Yeah, because I know they've been at Coaches in Southbound and now Coastal Empire, so that's cool.
So I'm excited, man. I always love to go out and watch them wrestle, or watch them do their thing. So it'll be fun to go back out and check it out tonight.
So we've almost hit a milestone on the show, Cotter. With that win, I'm at 19 wins. I'm about to cross over the 20 win mark the next time I win.
Nice.
So both of our records, very respectable. I'm at 19 wins, 3 losses, 5 ties. You're at 14 wins. You've come back in a big way because at one point
it was rough
you
in the
were
beginning.
like 3 and 5. Like,
Yeah.
it was ugly, but you're 14 wins, 6 losses, and 2 ties.
Okay.
Now, you lost most recently back on May 4th. Greg beat you 6-5. That was your last loss. You
Yeah.
actually haven't won. You haven't lost since the beginning of the month.
Nice.
Let's see. And I last lost on April 23rd. So what I have here is you lost to Clean Marine. No, sorry, you didn't. You won there. What up, man?
What's going on? Come on in.
Come on in. Come hang out. Our guests have arrived. Was the door open? You just come in?
Yeah.
Oh, good for the door, man. I was like, I didn't see a call coming from you guys.
No, there's someone in the office.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Got a chair there. You can throw my hoodie out of the way. There's I got 2 mics, so you don't have to share. One of you will have to hold a mic, though.
All right.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I know you'll eat it. No, I missed the salad part.
Yeah, so all this week I've been eating salads to eat just a little bit healthier because I've been eating like an asshole.
I'm not eating healthy right now, though.
I definitely am as well. We have on the 3 beers. We have the Vikings back.
Mm-hmm.
Viking Sati. We did the Amber Ale and the West Coast.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I got some folks coming in tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna be over at the King of the Hog barbecue thing.
Yeah, my friends are playing the music there.
Oh, which one?
Chillicaya. They're a reggae band coming up from
Oh,
Jacksonville.
cool.
They're gonna play us. They're gonna play our brewery that night.
Oh, nice. Actually, I'm gonna grab a studio chair so you can, and then you'll have to Step Brothers that. Get real close.
That's all good. Can we build bunk beds? Do whatever you want. You're adults.
That so we can both have you on camera right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll have to grab some glasses here in a second.
Yeah, I got them in the thing. I have glasses.
Oh, wow. Cool. Sorry, guys. I'm going to eat on the camera. I'm hungry.
right, guys, we have the Daves from Debellation Brewing Company coming in, getting themselves set. They brought breakfast. Incredible.
Thank you, sir.
And they brought glassware.
I know, right?
Even better.
Full service.
Nice. Ooh, it's cold. All right, where are we at? We're 8:52. Perfect.
Well, we have plenty of time. I've never had the Baconator for breakfast. That is delicious.
No, their mics are on. They just haven't talked yet.
Yeah, we got two, so you don't have to share.
Yeah.
One will just have to hold a mic whenever you're ready. So, because we're constantly on the stream, obviously you guys know that. So.
Yeah. Either way.
Greg says, "What's up, Dave and Dave?"
That's
Oh,
great.
Greg asked a question. He said, "Was his stuff ready yet?" or something.
I went and asked my wife to look it up. She's at the brewery now.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people that came in late on sponsorships and investors,
Oh, okay.
so they were on the second round of getting a lot of stuff ready.
Gibby says D2 for short? Question mark. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll come up with a creative name for him. Talk to that mic for me just to make sure.
Testing 1 2. How's it going?
Use your normal voice.
Normal.
Not your radio voice.
That is my normal.
Oh, okay, perfect. And then when you guys talk in the mics, just make sure to talk directly into to the mic. Don't let it. You know.
Don't be shy, Dave.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Dave's never in the spotlight.
No, I'm behind the scenes.
Here, we'll adjust that. Perfect. Let me just check out. Beer for breakfast should be good. Perfect. All right. Cool, guys. Brett says, don't be a Dave. Greg says, test the 8-ball. I'm telling you, see if it matches the correct answer. For what question, Greg? What should I ask?
Whether he's
him?
getting his stuff, whether his stuff is in.
Oh, I mean, we already. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah.
We're setting a baseline of.
Oh, okay. So is Greg's stuff in a Debellation Brewing Company? We know it's not, but we're just testing the magic 8-ball.
We don't know that.
It says currently not so good. So yeah, I mean, so for the most part, it's the baseline.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, to what we know now, it's not in. He goes, duh, Marshall. So what time do you guys usually like wake up and start working at the brewery? 'Cause I feel like that's a thing, like you could just like wake up at like 11 and just like get to work at noon and feel good about yourself.
Since I'm like the old guy, I have Dave coming in earlier because he goes to, but oddly enough, he goes to bed early for some reason. He doesn't stay up late.
Yeah.
I'm usually like a 2 a.m. guy, so I come in later.
Okay. What time do you get in the brewery?
So yeah, I get up around 6 and get in around 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Get things started, and then Dave comes in as we basically around opening around noon.
Dang.
You will need to get a little closer.
Yeah, you have to get right up on the mic.
Yeah. There we go. That's better.
Eat it.
Yep, that's pretty much what we do every day. It's right here.
All right, so we got like 8 minutes. Before we're in the air. Oh, speaking of, you need to fire up the.
Oh yeah, get the delay going.
Yep. Just in case.
Which beer do you guys want to start with?
The
The Viking beer. We have the American Amber and.
Let's jump right into the Viking beer. You're a Viking brewery. Let's talk about the Viking beer.
Here we go.
All right, guys. So during the breaks here of the Cotter and Marsh Show, we like to answer the internet here, and we have a great poll the internet question, and we're going to ask the Daves their answer first. So, gentlemen, would you rather fight Mike Tyson or sound like him for the rest of your life? Let's go with Dave the brewer first.
I probably already sound like him, so it's easy enough. I can just go with that.
All right, so you're going to go with B. You'd rather sound like Mike Tyson for the rest of your life. Dave, well, the other Dave. Dave, would you rather sound like Mike Tyson or fight Mike Tyson?
I'd rather fight him, actually.
Fight him? All
I
right.
think I would get a lot of fame out of that. And I think I would survive. I mean, it may not look good at the end, but I
Okay.
think I'd be known that guy that fought Tyson.
Cotter?
No offense to Tyson's voice, but with what I do for a living, I can't have that voice. Luckily, it'd just be really quick because one punch would probably knock me the F out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll fight him.
You could go like Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco in that Rough and Rowdy fight a couple weeks ago. He just fell down after he got hit once.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because no matter what, he got a portion of the proceeds of the pay-per-view buys, and it was over $1 million. So he didn't have to prove anything.
That sucks.
Greg said habanero mango. You guys didn't bring habanero mango.
It'll be ready tomorrow.
It's ready tomorrow. Okay, perfect. Because I'm coming to the brewery
May
tomorrow.
have to swing by tomorrow on my way home.
We're gonna go over that.
Yeah. It's so great. I was actually, right when I first went to Debellation Brewing Company, when you guys opened in early April, I was telling everyone, they're like, what beers they have? I'm like, I took a picture of what your beer menu was at the time. I go, give these guys like a month or two, and the beers they're going to put out are going to be insane. And when I was out in Charlotte last weekend, you guys released like a small batch of your mint chocolate stout. And the moment you put that up, I CC'd Cotter on your post, and I'm like, go there and try this. And he actually did, so it was awesome.
Yeah,
that you guys put that out. Is that going to be available today or tomorrow, the mint chocolate, or is that completely out?
That's gone.
That's gone? Yep. Kind of a big deal. Rhett says, although I beat him in his own game for Nintendo, I was super happy when I finally beat him. That bastard was tough, though. Oh, Mike Tyson. Yes.
Oh, you beat Tyson?
Yeah.
Crap.
Jeremy says, I'd rather fight Tyson just to see if I could hurt him. Rhett says, I'd fight Tyson. I'd lose, but I'd choose fight. Raven Dante says, I'd fight Tyson. I would probably get ripped to continue to keep fighting. Mike Tyson said that he got really, really high before his exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. Late last year. Really? Yeah, said he just got absolutely stoned before the fight. Hey, buddy. Oh, look, our boss just showed up.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Hey, have you used the bathroom since you got in today? You just used the bathroom?
Saved it just for you.
Yeah, we don't have a bathroom here, guys. So there's some woods over here if you'd like to use that as the bathroom.
So I know how it works.
That's awesome. Have fun.
Oh, thanks.
All right, we got about 5 minutes.
All right, we're about 5 minutes away.
Okay,
Raven Dantes goes, grab the air freshener quick. Mac just said, good Lord, I'm bringing spray. So Mac works with us here at the radio station, and the fan in the bathroom went out yesterday, and our boss used the bathroom, and he tried to blame it on another employee.
He tried to throw Jake under the bus.
He definitely tried to throw.
Jake wasn't even here.
Jake was not even here. Anyway, so it didn't work out for him. He tried to blame another employee. We're like, dude, it was you. So he finally anteed up to it, but Mac had to use the bathroom, and she had to go in after him. And I looked at Cotter. She went in there and closed the door. I go, I think all of her hair is going to fall out. I was like, if Mac comes out bald, that's on our boss.
Yeah.
She came out with all of her hair, but she's been changed forever.
Yeah, no, she came out, which was like, no, no.
Yeah, she actually has not said any other word but no for the last 36 hours. Gibby says Tony has their bathroom next door. Don't you be offering her bathroom. That's only for Cotter and I. Before you guys leave, or if you want to do it right now, make sure to sign your name on the chalk wall behind us. We've gotten quite the collection of people, as you could tell.
One of my favorite breweries.
Oh, Scofflaw?
Yeah.
You know Stephanie, right? Me and Stephanie were at the bar a couple weeks ago drinking.
Yeah.
I know her from FIA when I owned FIA.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's come out all the time.
Nice.
I'm having to talk to Tony. Yes, he does, Charles. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Charles brought up the etiquette of the courtesy flush, and let me tell you, it does go a long way. It absolutely does. You know who should actually sponsor our boss? The Poopery people.
Oh God, yes, please.
So talking about not even sponsoring our show, let's just sponsor the station toilet. Our boss should have that sponsorship.
Rhett, I bow down to you. I'm jealous, man. Actually beat Tyson in that game. Damn.
I think I beat Tyson. Mike Tyson's punch
never
out?
close. I got to him, but no way, never close.
Oh wait, Dave, grab the mic. You have a Nintendo in the brewery, right? You have like a Nintendo machine thing, right?
We have a PS2 Slim, and so on the inside right now is like a combo of games like Pac-Man and Galaga and things like that. We're getting some other ones for like Super Nintendo and things that you can actually play in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure to get Punch Out in there.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson's Punch Out would be great.
Yeah, make sure get I think it's on Nintendo Classic, right? Like that little thing.
Yeah,
I think you buy that.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was when we had the Wii hooked up. That was the best part about the Wii, was just going in there and buying all those old school Nintendo games and just playing them right there on the Wii. I loved it.
Yeah.
And we got about 2.5 minutes. We'll dive in. First break, beer for breakfast.
I love this. Right now, Mac is talking about toilet etiquette, which is awesome on the chat right now. Mac is the girl that hates essentially every other word that we say. Mac just said, let me just say, I'm a fan, no pun intended, of the courtesy flush. I have to have the yak with my dad. Yak? Talk? Is that an Alabama word? Multiple times, especially in my apartment. He doesn't understand that my place is a lot smaller than what he is used to and his bouncer used to. Yes, no, we understood yak. I just felt like that was...
We didn't know if it was slang, though. Yeah. It could have been.
She's a Roll Tide fan, so whatever. Alabama fan. It's disgusting. Dave, you're from the Ohio area, right?
I am, so I didn't want to bring up. Yeah, I am an Ohio State fan.
All right.
Yes.
Pro football? I mean, are you a fan of any certain team?
So yeah, Cleveland area is where I grew up. So basically,
you're a Browns fan.
You
must be fucking excited, right?
It finally looks like it's turned around, but I don't want to say anything because it's just, as soon as you get your hopes up in Cleveland, it's just crushed.
On a scale of confidence of 1 to 10, what do you give Baker Mayfield right now?
As far as the confidence?
Yeah, just like how confident are you in your starting quarterback?
I'll say an 8. I mean, he'll say 10, but because he's a very confident guy. But yeah, but I love that.
It's about you right now.
Yeah, but no,
8 out of 10, pretty good.
Actually, having a quarterback who feels confident in Cleveland, though, is a great thing.
Right.
We've had so many guys that basically just talk and shudder every time they get the ball hiked to them. So, yeah, it's nice having a guy.
It's been him and one season of Brian Hoyer, and that's the best Cleveland football's looked in quite some time. Yeah.
All right, we got about 46 seconds. Sean, see you later. Thanks for hanging. I think we have a new shirt, thanks to Mac. #assholes. I think that's a shirt.
That's awesome. Okay.
All right, we got about 30 guys. We'll be back here in a bit. Good morning. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Thank you for hanging out. Jump on that stream if you haven't done so yet. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. All right, it is time for Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Some great live music this weekend. Damon and the S-Kickers.
I know them.
Tonight. Oh, great guys, man.
They're awesome.
We've got the Rush Tribute Project tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm down for that, of course. So check out Coaches online at coaches.net. We're now joined in studio by Dave and Dave, Debellation Brewing Company, the latest brewery to open up in town. So happy to have one on this side of the area, over by my house. It's 15 minutes away. It is my new favorite spot.
Yeah, it's awesome to have a brewery so close to us. Because, most stuff's like downtown area. Now you guys open one up in Richmond Hill. I can get drunk closer to home, and I really appreciate that, gentlemen. So heartfelt thank you from the Cotter and Marshall Show.
Good morning. Welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Now, let's kind of go back. Because, the start of this brewery, it came out, maybe 2 years ago or so? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been...
when we first heard.
Yeah, so I owned the Irish pub at the time.
Right.
And I was already home brewing for several years, and I really wanted to make my pub into a brew pub. But I had 40 employees, so I'm either brewing beer and still got 40 employees. So I decided to break from that and sell via and then do the actual brewery.
Yeah. And it's turned out well. Obviously, you had some trouble there with the pandemic, like everyone else did.
Yeah, that didn't help.
But
right.
Now that Debellation has come along, it's been really, really cool. Now, we were there for the opening back on April 9th. Thank you for having us, first and foremost. But we're very excited about the brewery itself. Now, you have tons of plans for this brewery in general. But the one that really got me when we talked that day was over the pandemic, I think you said you took some classes on building boats or something, or ships of some sort. Maybe you were just messing with me, or maybe you're just really drunk, or maybe you were kind of both. But you talked about building a Viking ship that would be kind of like on the 95, because the brewery itself faces the 95. Is that true? Are you going to build a ship and put it out there?
Yeah, I studied a little bit on the shipbuilding and how they used to do it back in ancient times. So we're gonna do something that's not necessarily seaworthy, but we're gonna do roughly a 24 foot ship. With a big dragon head, the whole thing on it, and we're gonna bolt that to a flatbed trailer so we can pull it in parades, and then we're gonna park it out in front, so you'll be able to see it when you drive by.
That's awesome. Can the dragon have like glow up red eyes? Can you please make that happen?
I'm actually I'm trying to put in some kind of tube system where I can have like smoke come out of the mouth and stuff. It'll be really theatrical. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You need to install taps in it. Then you can just pour beer out of the boat.
Instead of smoke,
way ahead of you.
That's
going to be at events too.
Okay, I like it. I like the way
instead of the smoke, it's just soddy beer just pouring out of its mouth. You're gonna drink it like it's the ice sculpture thing.
All right. So Dave, the other Dave, is the head brewer. Welcome. Now, when did you get in on the process or get in on the timeline here of Debellation?
So I had parents that recently moved to Hilton Head, and so when I was visiting them, I actually was touring some breweries around here and looking like, I've come from Akron, Ohio. Okay. Love it, but it gets cold, and wanted to see if I can find something closer to my parents. So I was looking for breweries, and someone actually at Southern Barrel in Bluffton happened to mention that a brewery was opening near Savannah, and so I looked it up and contacted Dave. Yeah, he basically said that he got it at like 2 a.m. and basically was like, this just seems like, kismet, like this is gonna work and stuff like that. And came down here in February and kind of been rock and rolling since. Yeah.
Nice. Now, what was your experience before Debellation with brewing?
Yeah, so prior to this, I homebrewed like Dave for a while, for about 7 years, but then I decided I wanted to make this a legit thing. So I got into the American Brewers Guild. Okay. Did that for about a year. Did an apprenticeship at Southern Tier, which
nice.
that was
very cool.
Really big, yeah. And then basically I was a cellarman at Royal Docks in Canton, and basically like head cellarman at Arche in Akron.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Is there a style of beer that you really enjoy brewing? You got a favorite one?
So actually, I brought one of my favorites and stuff like that. Yeah, it's
nice.
It's an amber, but I do a little twist on it. I basically hop it up a little more. It's almost IPA-esque and stuff like that, and dry hopped and yeah. So that's my favorite. I feel like it's a really well balanced beer.
Okay.
So are you more of a mad scientist brewer when it comes to like the exact details of it, or do you just like the idea of like combining the flavor combinations? Because if it was me or Cotter, I think we'd be like, what would oysters and peanut butter beer taste like?
That's me. Dave is meticulous about everything. Like when we're mashing in and there's like maybe 30 seconds left, I'll go push the button. Dave's like, don't touch that button. Let it count down all the way.
So it's a good combo because he does a little more of the art, and I like doing some crazy things too. But yeah, I am very meticulous, a little OCD, and I like get really into the books and make sure that everything is right. Water profiles, everything has to be just right. Yeah.
Okay, so both of you being home brewers, what's the weirdest thing you've ever brewed in with a beer?
So we did a Frankenstein beer once with all the leftover hops we had and grains. We're like, well, hell, we got enough to actually make a batch, but wasn't anything like a whole solid base. It was just a whole bunch of extra grains and a whole bunch of different hops, and they were all from all kinds of spectrums, and so we just threw it all together, and it was actually pretty decent because it was so like little pieces here and there. We didn't really write it down, so we couldn't ever replicate it, but it was just something we can get rid of some old stuff we had.
Nice.
Now, with Debellation, you guys, what I love is like you're open every day. You open around, noon every day?
Right.
That is perfect. We get off the air. I got a place to go.
We've talked about this many times, and even today on the show. Day drinking is the best. Day drinking is absolutely the best. Now, obviously, we want people to go to Debellation Brewing Company later in the night, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. You guys obviously have trivia every Thursday, Thirsty Thursday trivia. And you got live music every single weekend. But for guys like Cotter and I, who wake up at 5 a.m. every day, drinking at like 1 o'clock until, I don't know, when the Uber shows up at about 4 is the best time to drink.
So you guys are just always open. So if people are wanting to check out, definitely can do so out in Richmond Hill. We're going to come back because you guys brought in 3 different beers. We're going to start with the Viking beer.
Yes.
We're going to get more details about what this beer is after this song, because this is just kind of a cool story behind it, where it came from. And it's a little bit different. It's not like something I hadn't experienced before. So more with Debellation Brewing on Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner. Brand new Rise Against. This is Nowhere Generation. Rock 106.1. Cool. There we go.
All right, guys, on the chat, if you guys have any questions for Dave and Dave, or a singular Dave, the Dave of your choice, left or right, your call. Go ahead and ask it. We'll try to get them to answer your questions during the breaks here. Dave, just when you're talking.
Yeah.
You don't have the big, loud, obnoxious voices like the rest of us, so. Can you talk in the mic one more time? Yeah. I'm not hearing him at all.
Oh, this one has to be on. Sorry. The way that connection's working. If one of them's off, the other one doesn't work. There it is. Yeah. It's a weird little thing.
They're all on or all off.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah, Red asked the question. He goes, the one question he asked was the one you just asked before break. So. Yeah, so you guys obviously you have Thirsty Thursday trivia every single Thursday. You have live music, different artists, but it's both Friday and Saturday nights, right? So, yeah, I mean, Dave, you took a lot from what you were doing at FIA, and you're kind of putting it into Debellation. Go ahead and talk to the mic for me. You kind of took your background at FIA, and you're kind of like really putting it into brewery stuff, because a lot of breweries don't do live music. A lot of breweries just kind of like rest on their laurels, and it seems like you're making sure that not only are you bringing great beer, but you're also bringing some entertainment stuff as well.
Absolutely. You know, I did a lot of taproom research before I developed mine. Mm-hmm. I went to a lot of places in Atlanta and Asheville and other places, and the common thread I saw of all the busy ones was live music or things to do while you're there.
Yeah.
Because you can go to a brewery and there's great beer. Then what? What else? Yeah. You know, great. I had a flight or a pint or two, and then what else is there to do? Or all right, I'm on to the next brewery. So I wanted to make sure that people could stay longer, feel like they can, actually make it a whole day of it.
Yeah, and you have like video games in there. You have the dartboard. You have the skee ball or whatever that is. Foosball table. There it is. And then obviously outside you have that patio that you kind of built from nothing. I mean, I think there was nothing out there, and you're building this really cool patio section with benches and tables and stuff. And then obviously the ship, when that thing comes into existence, whenever that happens, I can't wait to see that thing. You're going to put like a gate around it to keep the kids off of it.
Oh yeah, there's a separate gated area out in the back of the property there.
Nice.
But
I'm going to get drunk. I'm still going to try to go out there and ride the dragon, if you know what I mean.
What makes it even better is sometime we're trying to break ground by the end of summer, early fall. We're going to do our own axe throwing building. We're Vikings. We should have axes, right?
That's awesome.
So air conditioning and everything, with a bar in it. And stuff
that's
like
awesome.
That. Kind of like Southbound did it right. With when they coupled up with Bull and Blade. That's a great looking concept like that. So essentially, we're doing something like that.
Cool. I mean, just on the other side of town.
Attached, where are you doing it at?
It'd be on the same, obviously in the same property, but just right behind the patio there.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah, walk over there and go do your thing.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of space on the back side of the building there to kind of grow, what you guys
2
do.
acres. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of space. There is a crazy woman named Teresa here. She goes, I love both of my Daves.
Oh, that's my wife.
Oh, sorry. What up, Teresa?
All right, guys, we'll be right back. It is Beer for Breakfast, Cotter and Marshall Show. Of course, Beer for Breakfast brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Check them out online, coaches.net. Damon and the S-Kickers tonight in the Soundgarden, and a Rush tribute band tomorrow. That starts around 7 o'clock. Get all the details and your tickets at coaches.net. Of course, joined by Dave and Dave at Debellation Brewing out in Richmond Hill for Beer for Breakfast. And the very first beer we're going to try today, this is your Viking beer. Sati, is that how it's pronounced?
Technically, no.
Okay, no, correct me. It's fine. Correct me.
All right, nerd, tell us how.
I know. So I don't correct anyone, but it's technically Sakti, like a sock you would wear on your foot.
Oh, really?
And then tea, yes.
Okay, Sakti.
Yeah, Sakti, there you go. So this is the Viking beer. Dave, can you tell us the story behind this beer?
Yeah, so some archaeologists at one point had found a boat, a sunken Viking ship, and there was beer barrels on this boat. They knew it had beer in it, obviously, but unfortunately no real beer. But they scraped it inside, and they found out what was actually in that barrel, and they found the juniper and the different malts that were in there.
Right.
So it made a lot of news around the world. So a lot of brewers were interested in brewing this beer. But Sati has been the oldest continuous brewing beer in history.
Okay.
You know, it goes way back, to ancient times, and it's still being brewed today. But I think we're the only one in the South have one right now.
That's awesome. So this beer, once again, it's the Viking Sakti.
Sakti, yes.
Yeah, okay. I didn't terribly mess that up. Is what we're trying for our first beer for breakfast. This is, once again, the ancient Viking beer, according to your website. I did some research, guys. I did research for this interview. The rye pills and Munich malts are in this, and of course, this is it filtered on juniper berries, or just has juniper berries in it?
So basically, the way that they did it, and we kind of try to do it, is they use juniper berry branches to actually filter the beer, so that juniper then came through. So modern times, instead we have what's called a false bottom on the bottom of our mash tun to filter everything out. They didn't have that, so they actually were smart enough to actually take these juniper berry branches and then filter their mash with them.
Smart. Vikings are smart.
Yes.
All right, so what kind of things should we be getting with this beer, from like the nose to the taste? What can we expect with something like this?
Okay, so my version is a little stronger, and this one's actually stronger than the one you guys had last time.
Yes.
So this is 8.3%. It is you're gonna get like almost a spiciness from that rye and that juniper. Yes, they call it a berry, but it's more of a woodsy, piney almost. Okay. It's very complex. You'll get a lot of different flavors from beginning to end.
All right, let's go ahead and stick our nose and let's get a big old sniff. It smells delicious.
It really does.
Yeah, I mean, it almost smells like a Belgian kind of. I mean, you get kind of a clovey sense to it. I mean, it's fruity in the nose. How else would you describe this?
I think Belgian is spot on. I mean, that's what I think of when I smell this beer. It definitely has that scent to it.
Yeah, and now holding it up to the light, when you hold the Sakti up to the light, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any carbonation running through it. I mean, kind of got that goldenish, reddish brown kind of color. Amber, I guess you could say in a way. But that's right up to the camera, so everyone on this live stream could check it out as well.
All right, so let's drink, guys. Cheers. Cheers.
As we say, skull.
Skull. Yeah.
Skull.
Drink from the skulls of our enemies.
That just it's just so smooth from beginning to end. I mean, like there's no harsh, bitter tones to it. It's smooth. You got the sweetness, like I said, almost a little bit of a clove feel from like a banana style thing. But where does the banana, is that coming from, one of the malts, or
that's actually coming from the yeast?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep. It's a similar yeast to basically what you'd get in a Hefeweizen, a German Hefeweizen. It gives you kind of that. Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's grade this thing out. Cotter, on the beer scale of supremacy, what do you give the Viking Sakti from Debellation Brewing Company?
I really like this beer a lot, and I think like you said, super smooth. It is very complex. I mean, so if I would let it sit here and let it warm up a bit, am I going to get kind of a different experience with this beer?
I feel like that's the reaction we've gotten from a lot of people is every time they take another sip, they kind of get something else out of it. So I'm actually very surprised. I didn't know how people would approach this beer, but people seem to really love it. So
they approached it by chugging it.
I wouldn't recommend it. 8.3.
8.3, probably not the best of ideas. I'm going to go 4 out of 5 because I mean I don't have anything to base this beer off of. You know, it's a completely different experience.
100%.
But the first time when I had it out at the grand opening, I'm like, I really like this beer, and it's like. It is multi-layered, and you're getting different things out of it. So, I mean, solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah, from version 1.0 that we tried a month ago to version 2.0, there's definitely been a jump in this beer, and you can definitely tell. I mean, I like it even more, honestly, at this point. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4.2 out of 5. This is a beer that I go to Debellation Brewing Company. drink a bunch of, and then have someone hopefully drive me home, because this thing, once again, comes in at 8.3% alcohol. Now, guys, I know you're a little biased, mostly because you made the beer, but let's start off with Dave, the owner. Dave, what would you give your very own beer, the Viking Sakti, on the beer scale of supremacy?
It's its own category. I mean, and I've never had anything like this before Dave came along either. I've had all kinds of beers, but this is a first for me.
Yeah.
So I like it. I'm typically a stout guy, darker beers, but I really do like it. I have to agree with. I'm right there probably with Carter with about a 4 out of 5 on that. I think Dave here would probably critique his beer a little bit more and be a little more critical of it.
All right, so Dave, the other Dave 2.0. What would you give this beer on your side of things? Look, you brewed it. You can give it a 5. We've done it. We've seen that before. It's okay.
Happens.
No, you don't give your beers 5s. there's always room for improvement.
That's right.
But no, yeah, I agree. Around that 4 areas, I think pretty good.
Wow.
You said it's tough because how do you rate a beer that you don't know what to compare it to?
Right.
If you never have had a Sakti before, it's tough to actually compare it to anything else. So. But yeah, I like it. I'm going to keep working on it and seeing what we can do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an awesome beer. Definitely one to be checked out when you go to Debellation Brewing Company.
All right, I'm excited to see what's coming up next. We'll get to that after these. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Guys, thanks for hanging around on the stream today. Once again, if you have any questions for Dave and Dave from Debellation Brewing Company, drop them in. We'll ask these questions to them. Thanks again for bringing in breakfast this morning, gents.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Much needed.
You need it when you're drinking beer.
Oof.
Cotter gets big time grumpy in the 9 o'clock hour. So you guys,
grumpy. I get tired.
Tired and hungry. He gets hangry. How about that? He gets hangry in the 9 o'clock hour. So
drinking beer, you need something to.
Yeah. Well, not unless you're an alcoholic like us. We like to drink on empty stomachs.
I don't think you want to drink these on it. These are all over 7.
All right, so I think got time for probably just one more beer. Cotter, you want to do?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Do we want to do a stream exclusive beer review right now?
We can do that.
Yeah, we have time. All right, let's pour one out. Which one do we want to do on the air? Which one do you want to highlight?
So we have the amber. I think we'll do Pride for him because he likes the amber a lot.
Okay, so let's keep amber for on the air. Okay, so let's do the other one then right now then.
Yeah, we'll save the amber for the on-air break.
Oh, okay.
And let's do the other one now.
Yeah, we're currently in commercial break, so how much time do we have before?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes?
Yeah, 6 minutes is enough. We can taste this beer and review it for everyone. Exclusive stream beer review right now.
We crushing these then?
Yeah, check it.
I got some water over here if you want it.
Where are we pouring that water?
Put it in my coffee cup.
Oh wait, I have glasses right here that we can pour stuff into.
All right.
Yeah.
Rinse out.
Yeah, these are water cups I used to fill up Hefe's tank yesterday.
Alive.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, we like that good carbon.
Sorry, Scott. We've currently got a sponsor for Beer for Breakfast. You can.
So our sales guy is currently watching the stream right now with you guys on. Scott Collier, as you know.
Oh yes.
He just said that you guys should sponsor Beer for Breakfast.
You can duke it out with Cabrera.
Yeah. Or many of the other features that we do.
That's true.
Could totally be sponsored.
Ooh. Okay, and what's this one?
So this is our West Coast IPA.
Ooh.
Yeah, just trying to.
I like that.
Throw back the classic.
Damn, right? I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
So how many beers are on tap right now? Or let's just say for this weekend, how many beers are you guys expecting to be on tap at Debellation?
We'll have, right now we have 8. Tomorrow the Mango Habanero will be out. And the, what's the other
Blood
one?
Orange.
The Blood Orange, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have 10.
Dude, the Blood Orange was great. That was the first beer I tried at the brewery.
Yeah. It was great. It really sold fast.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so right now we are going to try What is this again? What's the official name?
We don't have a new name.
So yeah, we're kind of going by style right now until we get some staples in there.
Sure.
And then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the West Coast IPA. Let's take a good old sniff of this thing.
Super citrusy. It hits you right away. I mean, that first whiff I took, I was like, oh, that's good. I mean, just all kinds of citrus.
Yeah, I mean, when you put your nose into it, it's got that great great hop nose to it with all those citrus. I mean, it's like multiple citrus nose characteristics in there. Holding up to the camera and holding up to the light here, I mean, you're not seeing a whole ton of carbonation running through it a little bit, but it's that beautiful, like, golden color that you kind of want in an IPA. You guys could probably describe it much better than me. I'm a stupid radio guy.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Probably a lot of carbonation because we have it in those.
The growlers.
Yeah. Right off the tap, definitely be a different subject. So.
Right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and drink. Cheers, gentlemen.
Skull.
Skull.
That runs so smooth for a West Coast IPA. I mean, it's so smooth. Charles says, please open a second location on Wilmington Island. When can we do that?
We're in the future, I was thinking about a tap room somewhere in Savannah, just a tap room itself.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I lived on Wilmington for the first 11 years I was here, and if a brewery would open up, they would all my money. All my money. You get all of it. I'm just going to move in.
It is kind of surprising to think there hasn't been a brewery put out on Wilmington or Tybee or something like that. I mean, Tybee I kind of get you don't want to put out there just because it would be great for a couple months out of the year, and the rest of the months it would die. Not exactly great for business.
This is really good.
What do we think of the West Coast IPA? You've been a big IPA guy recently. Cotter, let's go ahead and have you graded out first then. On the beer scale of supremacy, 1 to 5, what do you give the Debellation Brewing Company's West Coast IPA?
I'm going to stick. I guess I'm stuck on 4s, man. This is really, really good. The nose on it just punches you right in the face with all kinds of citrus. The taste is there to back it up. It's got a nice bitterness to it on the back end. It's what I would look for if I was looking for an IPA. I mean, it is what it is, and it's 100% what it is, and I love it.
So the Sakti and the West Coast IPA walk into a bar that's not Debellation Brewing Company. You're sitting at the bar. You turn around. They both blow kisses at you. Which one are you making love to, and which one are you going to kill?
Well, okay. Well, I attempt to kill the Sakti because it's a Viking beer. That's just badass.
Right, but it's going to kill you.
I know it will.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt.
Right.
Making love to the IPA.
Good point. Okay. Yeah, I figured. You weirdo. All right, Dave, what do you give this beer on the beer scale of supremacy, your West Coast IPA?
I guess because I'm also partial to IPAs, I'm going to have to go a little bit higher on the 4, maybe 4.2, 4.3. I really love it. When we do it off the tap, though, definitely a lot of carbonation. It's a little different when it comes out of a growler, but
sure.
I really love the fact that the West Coast IPAs are making a resurgence. Mm-hmm. It's been all New England for the most part, Juicy Haze stuff, but West Coasters are making a comeback now, and we decided to jump into that ring.
Yeah, the West Coast is, I think, something that hasn't been hit on for a while. I went out and I was living in Las Vegas for a while, and San Diego, I mean, the West Coast IPAs that were out there from like Ballast Point and all those guys out there, they were doing some crazy stuff. Dave Green, head brewer of Debellation Brewing Company, what do you give your very own West Coast IPA?
Yeah, I'll go 4 again. I'm happy with it.
See, they're critical.
But yeah, but not happy enough. No, it's really good. I'm really happy with the way it came out for a first one.
Dave's watching himself.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think this was a good throwback to, like you said, those Ballast Point Stone. You know, yeah.
And that's exactly what it reminds me of. I mean, I've gone a chance to see and hang out at Stone and Escondido and a couple of the different locations downtown San Diego, and that's really what it reminds me of. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give this a 3.8. I love West Coast IPAs. I seem to always follow Cotter's trends. Whatever Cotter is high on, I'm going to be high on about 3 months later. So I'm starting to get back into IPAs. I was in Pils and Lagers for a bit, which Cotter was in way before I was, but I essentially follow this guy when it comes to beer trends, and I'm starting to slowly get back into IPAs. So, yeah, I'm definitely digging this beer. Definitely will be drinking it tomorrow night at Debellation Brewing Company.
Yeah, it's very good. Super clean. It's really good, guys. God dang.
And Rhett asked the address. Teresa dropped it once again. It's in Richmond Hill. It's actually right off of exit 90, off the 95. The cool thing is, like, especially when you put that ship out there, you will not be able to miss Debellation Brewing Company. But it's kind of like in a weird long stretch of like industrial style buildings, and like you're going down the road, you're like, Where is it?
Keep going. Just keep going.
Where is
keep
it?
going.
And then you're going to be
Keep
like, where the fuck is this brewery? And eventually, when you get mad enough, it's to your right.
Yeah, it's a frontage road, basically. You'll see it from southbound. You'll see us on the right there.
Yep.
Big 25-foot craft brewery sign. You can't miss it and just loop around.
Exactly, yeah. And there's spots in the parking lot for
All
you.
right, guys, we're going to be right back. Thank you for hanging out, getting that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Beer for breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Some great shows this weekend. Damon and the S-Kickers tonight in the Sound Garden. And then, man, I'm gone all day on Saturday, but I really want to head out Saturday night for the Rush Tribute.
I think take your whole family. It's all ages, right?
I don't know, but I kind of want to go.
Just go.
I might go. Rush Tribute Project.
Tell your wife you're taking her out to a fancy dinner and just take her to Coach's.
Take her to Rush.
And be like, look, we got chicken wings, baby.
She can't eat them.
And then Rush.
Rush Tribute Project, Saturday night, Coach's Corner. Get more details at coaches.net. Of course, joined in studio by Dave and Dave, Debellation Brewing. Let's hit up the address because we had a couple people wondering where it was. So if you want to check them out, they're at 822 Longwood Drive in Richmond Hill. And we're saying you're off like basically a frontage road. You're going to get off 95. You're going to turn at this gas station, and then you're going to just drive. And you're just going to keep driving and keep driving, and then eventually on the right.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's right off of exit 90, right off the 95. So yeah, when you get off, you take a right, you take another right, boom, you're right there after about a mile and a half or so. But Debellation Brewing Company, I mean, what you guys are doing to the building itself and what it was from the point it is now, it's really cool because the moment you walk into the front door, you see a very large mural of like this Viking on a ship, and then like you take a couple steps forward, and it's like at the perfect length from where the top of the bar is. So it's like you guys painted
all
that
planned
thing.
out.
Yeah, exactly. Like you are a big time long-term planner guy. I could tell just with how that kind of worked out. Now, when it came to the build of Debellation Brewing Company, I mean, the point it's at now. Did you ever expect it to look like it looks now, or are you just like?
I had
stunned?
an idea. Well, I had an idea of a vision of, and I would do like Photoshop renditions inside. Like I want the back wall painted this way, and what it would look like, and that's on our Facebook page if you look through some of the posts. But I had a general idea of what it was. I want to do a lot of the. If you notice on our bars, I got the log slices on it in the wall. Originally, that was actually going to be halfway up all the walls, log slices, but it was going to take like quite a long time to get that done. So
Right.
A lot of changes were made, but generally speaking, it's where I wanted it to be.
Awesome.
Now you have all the detail woodworking that's done inside the bar, and your wife did that, right?
She did all, like if you go inside the door casings and the window casings, my wife did all that with a Dremel.
That's crazy.
All the tap handles with a Dremel.
Yeah, it's amazing. No, the whole look and feel of it is just great. You walk in, you're like, all right, this is the place I'm hanging out.
Yeah, and you could tell, like, long term, when this place really comes around, I mean, it's not like it hasn't come around yet, but when this thing gets a year, 2 years, 3 years deep, Debellation Brewing Company, it's not going to look like anything that you even know it as now. It's going to be so much different. You told me some of your long-term plans. It's going to be ridiculous.
It'll look like a Viking Great Hall. Yeah, when we're really done with it, it's going to look awesome.
No, that's going to be great.
Awesome. All right, so let's jump into our second beer we're reviewing today, or technically our third if you're watching the stream. But here's our second beer today. This is the Amber, right?
Yes.
Does this have an official name, or are we just calling this the Amber?
Well, let's just call it the Amber for now.
We're gonna call this Dave's Amber.
Yeah. Or a dry hopped Amber. Yeah.
All right. So so you said this was a little bit different because of the dry hopping, right?
Yep. It's a little more bitter than a typical Amber, bordering on an IPA.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start the review process. Let's take a big old sniff of this.
Oh yeah, you definitely get the nuttiness and earthiness of the amber in there, and a little bit of that the hoppiness on there as well.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Like in an amber, you're not expecting the hoppiness, but there it is, right there in the nose. Holding up to the light in the amber, and I'm trying to hold it up for the camera here for anyone who happens to be watching the live stream. I mean, color-wise, you're just looking at like
spot on, man.
Just copper color with some mild carbonation running through. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and drink.
Cheers. Skull.
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 I'll remember eventually.
We drink from the skulls of our enemies.
Ooh. Oh man. Okay. So I initially, when I had my first couple amber beers, I'm like, nah, not for me. Just I didn't like the nuttiness of it or whatever. I'm just like, no.
Too much nut. You've always said that. You
right?
never liked that.
But I eventually, I came to appreciate the beer and like it a lot more, and it kind of became something I was drinking there for a while. I'm all for adding hops to about anything. Pilsner, hoppy stuff, whatever. This whole nother level with the hops to it. You got the nuttiness of your traditional amber, and then on the back end, that hop and bitterness comes through, almost like straight up IPA. Dude, that's solid again.
There's a lot going on in this beer because,
Yes.
I mean, once again, if you didn't know it had that hop in there, I mean, it's weird because it's like 2 beers in one. It's like a BOGO. You bought an amber and you got an IPA, in the process of
It's
it.
like you combine an IPA with an ESB.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. Yeah, 100%.
Very interesting stuff. All right, let's go ahead and grade this one out, Cotter. On the beer scale of supremacy, what do you give the Dave's Amber? That's what I'm calling it.
This is my favorite beer out of the 3, so I'm going to go 4.2. I really like this beer a lot. I want to just go and drink this all day.
Wow. Wow.
Dave just got a half chub for that.
Yeah,
I'm here for you.
Did you guys just fall in love?
Maybe. You never know.
There's way too much nut in this room.
It's still early.
All right, Dave, what do you grade out the Dave's Amber?
As an IPA fan, I really do like it. Early days, I was always like a Killian's. I love reds and stuff and ambers. But I really like this one because it does have the extra hoppiness. I don't know, 4.3, 4.4 on this one.
Nice.
Of the 3, this is probably my favorite one.
All right. Well, 2 out of 4 here on the best beer of the day. Dave Green, head brewer, Debellation Brewing Company. What do you grade your very own Dave's Amber? That's my name, not yours.
Yes. So based on brewing this in the past, I'm actually going to rate this like a 3.8.
Oh,
this can get better. We have a supply shortage in some areas, and I actually had to use some different malts and different things like that. Like there's,
I could tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. No, this, like I said, this is one of my favorite beers, and I think it can get better. So.
He returned the favor because if this is not what it can be, I've got a chubby now.
Wow.
So, see, we are. You never know what's happening.
There's a whole lot of love in this room. It is getting very, very hot. This amber, this IPA amber, Dave's Amber, as I like to call it, very interesting. I mean, like, it's not what you expect when you go or like, I'll have the amber, and it's like, it's weirdly hoppy for an amber. It's different. And
almost a red IPA.
Yeah, it's a red IPA. It kind of like throws you off a little bit, and I like that. I love the surprise of that because it's not exactly what you're thinking. I'm going to give this one a 3.9. I agree. Lots of room for improvement, Dave. But you know what? This beer...
You can smack him. It's fine.
This beer, like all of them, have been really solid, and it should get everyone excited about visiting Debellation Brewing Company.
All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it so much. We love the place. We love going to drink there. We can't wait to see what you guys got next. And Saturday, I'm there for the habanero, the mango habanero.
Oh, make sure to save us some. Don't let it sell out before we get there.
We have plenty of that one. Yeah, the mint was just small, but this one's plenty.
All right, before we get out of here, so let's hit up the address again, 822 Longwood Drive, Richmond Hill. If people want more information, website, socials, what's the best way to get hold of you?
Right, so Instagram, Facebook, website, debellationbrewing.com.
Okay.
So any of those will connect to our social media.
Yeah,
perfect.
Absolutely. I'll drop the link in the chat today too. If you're watching us on the chat, I'll drop a link so you guys can find them as well.
Awesome. Dave, thank you guys very much. We
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. All right, going to come back, wrap up the show next. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1. There we go.
You gotta press a lot of buttons.
I
gotta kill that.
Kill that.
All right.
We didn't have to use the dome.
Oh, no.
Congratulations.
Good for us this week. Rhett wants to know, Dave's, can I get one of the Skull Ram Horn mugs? Are those going to be available, that they're showing off? Are those available to regular people later?
Right now, there are for sponsors and investors that got us open prior to opening. We're going to do a different mug for basically a mug club this summer. When we build the loft over the cooler, we'll have space then to hang all these things above us.
Right.
So we're going to do some type of ale horns, keeping it traditional Viking, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The skull mugs, I mean, honestly, you can buy them on Amazon, but, it's not going to be on our wall because it's not going to have your name on it.
It's not as cool coming out, yeah.
But, we had them up for 18 months, and people had that option.
Exactly.
So, I'm not going to say no. Maybe we'll offer that again because we are going to do the Viking axe ring building out back. So we'll probably do another investment round. So maybe that'd be the opportunity to do that.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Greg says the Sakti is the best. Scott, our sales guy, says, "Great job, Dave and Dave." What a suck up our sales guy is. Jesus Christ, they don't need to know they did a great job. They already do. They know that already. Jesus. Greg says A-Dub is the one who uses the dump button. I get what he did.
Yeah, get it there.
Our boss wrecks our bathroom here. Guys, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. Not only bringing us breakfast, which
that was
sick. Like, what a suck up move that is. We were already gonna.
We're drinking beer.
Yeah,
we're have food.
We were very excited about drinking your beer anyway. But I think everyone should be excited about going and visiting Debellation Brewing Company if you haven't already. I think I said it right when they opened, and once again I dropped like the menu of beers you guys had, and people are like, they only have 6. I'm like, well, they just opened. Like they're essentially baby steps right now. Wait till they're running. And I mean, almost 2 months later, not even 2 months later.
We're gonna switch this over so I can choose it back. So hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
Almost a month and a half later, you guys have already showed with the Amber, the West Coast IPA, the Mango Habanero, even the small batch of the mint stout that you did, that you're doing some weird, crazy stuff. And I love that, because if you were just like, here's an IPA and here's another IPA and here's a lager, that's boring. But now that you're doing like these weird, crazy beers, being that you're on our side of the town, we're on the south side of Savannah, I mean, it's really awesome that you're doing this sort of stuff. And these are the reasons why you should come visit them.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're trying to stick to traditional European styles, but yeah, we're going to throw that stuff out there because, we want people to come and try something different. I think by the end of June or early July, we're going to border on approaching 24 taps.
Damn.
So we're going to be filling them all up.
That's a lot.
Over time.
Damn,
Yes.
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Now, currently, you don't sell any of your beer in like packaged form. Is that going to be something that you want to do in the future? Or no?
Yeah, we're right now we're working with Modern Hops, our distributor. So I'm meeting with them later today to come on board with that. So we'll look at doing canning sometime later this summer. Right now, we're not really focused on that. We're just trying to keep up. So we'll push some kegs out to different other restaurants and bars and things like that. But as of right now, packaging will be kind of on the secondary.
Sure.
Just so we can keep up.
So packaging, would you expect that to be like only at the brewery, or like are you expecting for people to like later this summer, fall, winter to see Debellation in stores?
Well, I would say with cans, we're hoping. I don't want to put dates out there, but hopefully by the fall, maybe Habersham and some of the liquor stores will have it. You're not going to find it in Kroger and Publix because they just require on a contract way too much beer to put out that we can produce.
Right.
So definitely liquor stores and other places where you can buy that. Also, we'll have a cooler in the brewery. You can pick up a 6-pack to go if you want, or fill growlers. So
awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's obviously in the future problem. You mentioned a tap room maybe out on the islands. That would be an awesome thing to have.
I'm not ruling it out to have a tap room in Savannah somewhere. And so you say islands, I might consider like Thunderbolt because that's close enough.
Yeah, Thunderbolt would be great.
Yeah, right.
Thunderbolt would be okay.
Yeah, out there if you could have like a growler fill, small tiny like tap room where you could just take your product out there, that would be amazing, especially for guys like our guys, Charles, who lives literally right out there. He lives on Wilmington Island, owns a home there that he's essentially built with his own hands. That would be great for them, 100%.
That'd be awesome.
All right. We got about 3 minutes of a song, and then it's basically just the last break.
Cool. Guys, feel free to hang out.
Well, I wanted to get a picture and sign the wall and all that stuff.
Yeah, kidding, right? Let me see. I will
love to take more of that amber. That's cool because that was delicious.
Cotter, I've changed the stories. I'm doing an Andrew WK story. I can do that first or second.
There's only one break left.
Oh, there's only one break. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I had to. I just had to kill the last song and go into that last break. Oh, jeez. Okay.
You guys come in.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
You guys have all that.
We'll be in tomorrow, so we'll make sure everyone in the office is drunk before we leave. Do you want to do music news? Or
nah,
no?
I think we just wrap it. If that's okay.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Andrew WK got engaged to Kat Denning. She is the chick from the Marvel movies and Two Broke Girls, right? And 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of his only tune.
Yeah, his big hit was Party Hard.
I mean, he's released other things, but that's still the one.
I'll tell you what, man, Andrew WK, he is the best. He is one of the best interviews I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, he was really super awesome and nice.
He has a new album called God is Partying coming out.
He's got a brand. He sticks with it
here in the next few weeks. So he's insane. I love Andrew WK. Yeah. Well, he's got like that new album that I just mentioned. He's got that coming out. He still tours a good amount of time too. I mean, it's exactly. Yeah. He's done some different stuff where he's gone like slower, and he plays the piano too, so he can go real light. Yeah, he's a talented guy, super talented guy. But now he's married to Kat Denning, and I'm incredibly jealous. Here, let me show you a picture. There. That's Kat Denning.
Oh, she's the chick from House Bunny.
House Bunny?
Yeah, with
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
but she was in the nerdy.
Yeah, she was in House Bunny.
Yeah.
That's the film you remember her from?
That was funny.
Every Thor film, Two Broke Girls, which is a sitcom that ran for like 8 years on CBS.
That one. She was a waitress or something.
Yeah.
No, House Bunny.
See you, Wanda. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out on the stream today. Last break coming up here in just a few moments.
Thanks, Rhett.
Remember, big weekend this weekend. You've got the Mothers Against Drunk Driving 5K, which is going to be tomorrow morning. Cotter and I are hosting that. Then we move right on over to the King of the Hog barbecue competition at Savannah Harley Davidson. UFC 262 is tomorrow night. So got that going on. Then Sunday, you got to mow your yard. Yep. I just feel like everyone should mow their yard on Sunday. Just get that shit done. Yeah. Oh, also day drink. Day drink while mowing, but try to do most of the drinking after the mowing. Could be an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the 2 cans on top situation. Yeah, that works. The earbuds in. That's pretty much how I mow every time.
All right, guys, be right back. See you, Greg. All right, big thank you to everybody for hanging out all morning long on the stream and on the air. Good show, good beer for breakfast.
Yeah, high five, everyone.
Yeah, high fives.
High fives all around.
It's a busy weekend. It is a very busy weekend. It all starts tonight. Coastal Empire Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Coastal Empire Beer Company. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ladder match to crown their first ever champion.
Yeah, and then after that, tomorrow morning, you and I are actually going to be hosting the Mothers Against Drunk Driving 5K over at South Effingham High School. Then you and I are going to be judging at King of the Hog barbecue competition at Savannah Harley Davidson. And then tomorrow night, I mean, obviously, you got all the live music, the Rush Tribute Band at Coach's Corner.
Yeah.
UFC 262 is going to be on the televisions just about everywhere in Savannah. And, of course, it's just a great day to go out, have a few beers.
Yes. It's going to be a good weekend. I think we've all earned this weekend.
Yeah, let's all agree. Everyone mow their lawns on Sunday.
Yes. No, Saturday's way too busy.
We're too busy Saturday.
No, Saturday's too busy.
The HOA can just wait.
Do it early enough to where you still have the rest of the day to enjoy, though. Don't wait too long.
11:30?
11:30 is perfect.
All right, yeah.
No, sleep in.
Yeah, everyone start their lawnmowers at 11:30 a.m. on the dot.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, everyone agree.
11:30 a.m. Sunday. Everybody fire it up. Facebook Live. Everybody at the same time. All right, have a great weekend. Dave, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dave.
Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk to you Monday, 6 o'clock. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
All right, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone on the stream, thank you for hanging around on the stream today.
Appreciate it.
6 a.m. Monday morning, come back with Big Money Monday, your drunk line phone calls. If you go out and have some drinks, do it safely. Get an Uber. Make sure you have a drunk driver person that will drive you while you're drunk. But also, more importantly, leave us a voicemail on the drunk line, 1-800-394-1061.
Rhett, yes, it's fun time for you to stop by. You should totally do it. Wanda, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. So, see you guys.